that's gone loose, so time is through. Making of it yours, so I'ma sit and just lay in my bed with the front of my head, getting stuck to the race with you. First sleep and cruise now. Stress is getting just a little bit lower, mind's getting just a little bit closer. Find somebody in my life that can make it through. I'll be lost, I'll be found in the broken, way out in the crowd feeling open. Find somebody in my life that can make it through. That one's just me times two. I've been crazy, been thinking for too long now. Better take on the world with two arms now. Got me singing right in the dark. No feelings I couldn't start. Ooh, and I swear I proved all the ways I'm here. Got my drink and trying to get what to do, yeah. I better fake it, yeah, we can work together till we make it. Better take a life like we're running out of patience. My mind's gone out way too far. Yeah, I'm not right, but I'm here. Better fake it, yeah, we can work together till we make it. Better take a life like we're running out of pages. I know that times have been hard, but that's alright, cause we found out. Stress is getting just a little bit lower, mind's getting just a little bit closer. Find somebody in my life that can make it through. I'll be lost, I'll be found in the broken, way out in the crowd feeling open. Find somebody in my life that can make it through. That one's just me times.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day. Boys, let me fix the webcam very quickly and we'll get the stream up and running. Boys, 5 invokers versus 5. Bro, I wish we could do these over on the alpha. When more of you boys join in, then I think we could do it. Until then, we cannot do an alpha stream over with the duels just yet. Soon, I think. As soon as we get most of you guys in, or at least a good majority of you guys in, we could probably find some extra people like, you know what, I'll try this weird WoW PvP thing. Sure, we'll just be like, you know what, new testing. You know what I mean? They just don't tell them it's actually new testing. Right? They're like, hey guys, you want to just test something for funsies? Yeah, so this is like a 5V5 1v1 duel. It's a 1v1. You can go first. You know, let the new people go first, see how far they could go. Back to back, 1v1s, be like, yo, just 1v1 that guy. That's how you gotta do. And then you'll get the next guy if you beat him. And then we kind of just go from there. We could totally make it happen, man. It could totally work. How you boys all doing, though? Welcome back to another stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful evening. Alpha is here, but we got to jump back into the Shadowlands, dude. Hang out with the boys that didn't get in yet, but hopefully we'll see more of you guys joining us for Alpha very, very soon. What's up, Dad? What's up, Max? We got us as Loki. We got us as D. Wiz, Robbie, Grant, the beautiful 11. How you boys all doing? Welcome back. Let me see if the music is up and running. And I'm not feeling this song. I'm not feeling that one. What about this one? Not feeling that either. Too slow. Next. What do we got? That. I can work with that. I can work with that one, boys. By the way, my NA account is flagged for beta or alpha, but my EU hasn't been flagged. Last time, both of my accounts got flagged. Blizzard, can I get a second account on there? I mean, it's all the same info, so it's not like I'd be able to like have like brand play on there or anything like that. Oh, how cool would that be, though? Right? How cool would that be? But boys, let's get some 5V5 1v1s up for that. Music is loud. Oh wow, it is real loud. I thought I turned it down. Might be. Wow. So you guys didn't hear anything I said. I was making a joke, dude. I was making a joke. It wasn't worth it. I swear to God, I thought I turned it down. Might be, boys. Let me get the duels up and running, boys. Logging on to see if we can get one rolling. How the EU groups looking like, man? How the EU boys doing right now? But I was just saying that one of my accounts is flagged for beta or alpha. My NA account, my EU account isn't though. No, we didn't. Okay. At least you'll be able to hear music was still loud. Okay. At least I was able to hear just fire when it's still loud. That just means I'm yelling into the mic all the time. My voice can literally, like, whenever I'm just like hopped up on coffee, overpowering whatever sound is happening in the background. That, or it was like weirdly set up. But boys, like it's a 5-5's up and running for the day. If we got any EU groups at all, let me know right now. Or check the LFG, check the community section. There should be some boys in your groups potentially putting a group together. Let me know if you guys are putting one right now, boys. Oh yeah, legacy raid. That's where we want to list this. Definitely. Happy Friday. Only if you're 1 minute, but good luck into 5-5s. Yeah, thanks so much, Paul. Appreciate you, my man. Hope you're doing good, my guy. Whatever you're busy with, hopefully it won't keeping you busy too long, man. You know what I mean? Make sure to take breaks. Make sure you get put on your sleep. Make sure you get some time gaming. Don't be like me, staying up all night just working on the alpha content and stuff. I got a lot of stuff to work on, man. A lot of stuff. You got ourselves Robbie. Thank you so much for the donut, my man. Hey, thank you so much, Robbie. Can we get a Robbie in chat? Shoutout, appreciate you for the donut, my man. Thank you so much, my dude. Appreciate you. Very, very kind of you. Very generous of you. How we doing tonight, boys? What do we got in for the day? Anyone putting a group together? Yo, hey, anyone putting some groups together? Is my man Cracker online by any chance? I saw Cracker streaming earlier, playing some classic stuff. I don't know if he's like just on the classic grind. He was on like the Iron Soul Iron Man challenge that they added for like the what is it, the Season of Mastery. You know, I actually, me and Cracker initially intended to play Season of Mastery. We never got around to it, man. We never got around to it. Primer about 30. Oh my god, let's go, dude. That's huge. That's huge. Yo, let me know if anybody's putting groups together, boys, for 5v5 1 duels. Anybody and anybody, everybody. Is Glitch, by the way, by any chance? Possibly. I don't think I'll be able to see his groups unless he's putting them in the Shadowlands section. Raid's Legacy. 5 any groups in here by any chance? Button Fusion, not exactly what we need. What's up, what is on love? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having to go to my guy. How you doing, man? What's up, buddy? Hope you're having a good one. Oh, we got one. Are back. We're still in Shadowlands, but when more of you get the Dragonflight Alpha, I am all in for. There we go. I'm trying to get the dual screw up and running on the YouTube end. I didn't even tweet about it or anything, which is unfortunate. I should do a better job of that. But we got a group, and it looks like we got the boys in here. Yo, if you guys want to list these groups, yes, list them in Raid's Legacy. This way, anybody and everybody can join in, man. Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys. Hey, hell yeah. Yo, how's it going, man? What's up, brother? How you doing, my guy? It's actually having fun in SOM, which it continues. We should try to continue. In SOM, wait. SOM. Hey, Evoker Duels Dragonflight Beta would be hilarious, dude. I know, Crystals. Imagine 5v5 all evokers flying around one another like butterflies, casting spells on one another, dude. They actually got a lot of mobility. They got impressive amounts of mobility. This could potentially be one of the coolest classes created in a long, long while. Thomas Achievements not only I got in, but I got grinding lately. My man, that is a lot of that is a lot of Chiefs, my guy. That is a lot of Chiefs. What the hell? Oh, Season Mastery, SOM. Okay, yeah, it just doesn't click in my head. SOM Season Mastery, but yeah, that'd be kind of fun. I think that'd be fun to go back to. You know, it would be fun. Actually, yeah, no, Season Mastery would be pretty fun. Like, apparently, they made leveling even faster or something. We need one more in each group, boys. Let's go! Let's get in here, boys. We got ourselves one more. We need one more, boys. We got some groups up and running for the day. Alex, got us all full set of groups. By the way, welcome back, buddy. Hope you're having a good one. How can I play Dragonflight Alpha? You have to apply for the beta and then hope you get lucky and blessed by them Blizzard gods. That's about all you can do. I don't know if anybody's doing giveaways though. Maybe they can like try to apply to all the giveaways you can. Barnacle bag of goods. Oh my god. Had to do it after I've just been grinding achievements, man. You got me some screenshots on these things. Jesus Christ. Pain. He's trying to get some toys and all that, man. What the hell? I mean, that's cool. Wait, no Jar stuff? Oh, my goodness. Tauren rogues, dude, they're pretty cool, Robbie. A lot of rogues are Tauren on the alpha. It seems like a really solid go. You got more stamina, so you're more healy. You got percentage healing from Sippy Cuppy. You got more healing as an outlaw. You got that crit damage as outlaw has that affinity for damn. You also got cold blood, where you can just guarantee ability will be a crit. So if we needed to be a fatty crit for the burst, you can just make it happen. But we need a couple more boys with Sasha, bro. If you guys want to find their group with Sasha, they got a group of 5V5 1V1 DUELS over in the raids legacy section. It's weird. This isn't a raid. This is a 5V5 1V1 duel, but we posted in the raids legacy just to make sure we get access to that sweet, beautiful cross faction gameplay. Alliance and Horde can all get on it, dude. Dude, I feel like a lot of rogues are going to be giving it a solid try, man. I think it has potential. I think Shunai could also be pretty good. Like for PvE, that's a good survivability ratio. The stats are good. Primary stats are going to be strong in the start of expansion. So I think they potentially could be also pretty competitive. I think the Light Forge are also a hidden tech, because Light Forge has that beam from the sky that can do like 8k of someone's health and damage. That's like a crit Shadow Strike, man. And I think it's the ability baseline damage too. So like imagine having preloaded so it happens inside of your burst window. My goodness. Imagine using it and then you go into full burst, shadow dance, all the damage amps with dance and everything, and then it hits, gets buffed by it. It could be really good. What's up, Boba? How you doing, man? Looking for right now is 11k. LF right now is 11 as a ret. Wait, what? Oh, what do you mean? LF 11. What do I mean? How you doing, Brother Warthers? Hope you're having a good one, my guy. How you doing, my man? Let me are back. Get in here, EU boys. And what is your link for that thing again? It's one of these, one of those. Nope, that's not what I want. Okay, here we go. Sorry, boys. I'm just trying to get the get all that side stuff done really quick over here, so don't worry about it. Light Forge. Oh, I left it to 11k right now. Wait, that's really good. That's about. Isn't that better than a Shadow Strike at this point? Or isn't? Because I'm pretty sure Shadow Strike was about that. But maybe I got that wrong. You know, that was the first time. Because Red Master skills were holy. Wait. You mean, okay, Light Forges are red. Okay, you wake up. Wait, what's up? All right, my guy. Boys, we need 2 more. Over for the team, Galoosh, hanging out with the boy Rogue. He's looking for Alliance and Hordes. We're listed in Raids Legacy. Anybody and everybody is welcome to join over on the EU side. Здорово, удачи, стример, bro. You sleepy time? It is kind of late. I don't disagree. It is a Friday though. Hey, have you seen how bad sub is in PvP in Dragonflight Alpha? I've tried some sub. It seems okay for PvE, but I did not see how bad it is for PvP. Is the damage not scaled? Because there's a lot of talents that are just straight up broken and don't work. And rogues have quite a lot of those. Like, there's a lot of talents that are like NIY or NYI, which is basically not yet implemented or something, NYI. But that could be it. There's a lot of bugs. You know, it's an alpha. Some things are buggy. But to like, this is early alpha. Please don't judge classes as like, oh, Rogue isn't doing good in the early alpha. Nah, that's not going to be good by the end by the release of the expansion. Please, just don't judge them that harsh. It'll be like, yo, right now they're kind of buggy, but maybe they'll recover. Maybe they'll improve. You know what I mean? Because I think a lot of people jump the shark too often, man. Too often. Man, I've been discouraged of Walker to such a high skill cap. How if I can pick it up though? It's not that high of a, I mean, I guess it depends how you build. So there's like a lot of different builds for your Evoker. You could either go into like the red dragonflight, big fiery damage, quite a lot of casting, but it's worth it because the damage pipes. Or you can go to blue dragonflight and chain abilities off of you like the dragon claws and empower a lot of your spell frost damage, which has a lot of that mobility action, like the channel. Then you have the claws and you can use them on the move. You can also use the wings and then hover while casting. And then there's like most of the abilities there's like a channel ability, then there's this big instant cast that procs off of your dragon claws, and it's really, really effective. It is really strong. It is really good. I'm motivated. Hi to my man. Hope you have a good one. Дела, если тебя как? Мне нормально. У нас альфа на канале. Будет играть на альфа. На стримах и все. Мне это прекрасно. У меня прекрасное настроение. Я чуть-чуть не сплю много, но настроение хорошее. Кофе есть. И энергия есть чуть-чуть. Пока сейчас есть. No matter how bad Rogue is going to be, I'm going to play next expansion. But it's probably low damage PvP due to scaling issues since it's early alpha. That is very, very likely. That is very, 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 very likely. Го ты на русском говоришь? Чуть-чуть. Я забываю уже. Я жил в России, родился в России, но не жил там давно. Как тебе, американец сейчас? Boys, tomorrow over for the Team Glush. It'll be good to go. If y'all want to join in, if you guys are in the community, by the way, join a community. You guys are more than welcome. Join up with Glush. You can just be like, yo, Glush, can you get me in there? Kajix could join in. Fantas could join in. That'd be 2 people that could easily join my boy Glush. If you got any friends in Real ID, if you got any boys that want to join up, they're more than welcome to. Alliance and Horde are welcome with the cross-faction feature, man. Anybody and everybody is welcome. While we do that, I'm gonna go and find myself some kind of good art. But yeah, hope you're having a wonderful evening, by the way, boys. Trying to get some new stuff running for the day, man. It's so difficult, man. It's so difficult going back to Shadowlands when you know there's dragonflight. Just another tab on your battle.net, man. It is, I'm not gonna lie, it is very, very, very difficult, man. It is tough because it's like, man, all I want to do is go flying again. Dude, dragon riding and flying your Drake and just the momentum and figuring all that out has been fun by itself. I don't want to overdo it, but man, is it super, super enjoyable. It's so well done. It is very, very, very well done. At least from what I can play. Maybe like if you lag it really badly, I don't know if that will impact the gameplay of it, but it works surprisingly well. Surprisingly well. And it's nuts, man. It is actually nuts. Let me see what I'm looking for. I am looking for which one of these do I feel like using? Which one of these do I feel like going off of? That's a pretty dope one. Kind of like that. What's up, Dad? What's up, Spicy? I do, my man. Hope you have a good one. Yo, Brian, I do, my guy, bro. I'm excited for new profession system. I gotta try professions, man. I gotta try professions because they had a whole reagent back with it too. I gotta give it a try. I gotta figure out how all that works. I gotta go back to Wargamar, I think, and then start professions, and then go into the new zone. So that's what I need to do on like a new character. I think when I'm messing around with different builds and stuff tonight, I'll probably add a profession to a character and see how it goes. Yo, boys, we just need one more from a man, so I should probably be good to go. What the hell? Is that going on naked? What the hell? Put some clothes on. What the hell are you doing? You're gonna catch a cold. You're gonna catch a cold and you're gonna sound like me. When the beta comes out, a lot of people go, yeah, a lot more people should be able to get in the beta. Once the beta is available, a lot of people should be able to join. That's about the time we'll start doing some 5V5 1v1 duels. I'm hoping they'll do a PvP beta. I'm hoping they'll throw us in the spot where we could duel and use the PvP vendors and really rigorously test PvP. Like, give us a PvP server to just jump on. Kind of like what they did with BFA, right? I thought what BFA did was awesome. Gave us a dueling arena, everybody dueling each other. People are queuing for PvP, battlegrounds, skirmishes, arenas all the time. People are just slam queuing, and you don't have to do queue arenas. You just do a solo shuffle queue. You won't have to do nothing like that. Just do solo shuffle. We already have that system. Just give it like a rated or something. Yeah, just give it a rating to see how people play, see how it works, and then like cap it up. We got the boys all ready to go. Sasha, hit me up on Real ID with the fact that your group is ready. Alex is ready to go. We're gonna get these boys back up and running for the day. Hell yeah, boys. Let's go. Get some 5V5 1v1s up and running in this bitch. Please? YouTube? Please? Yeah, let's go, boys. All looks good. All look good. Alrighty. Is he ready? Can I just do an invite? Is he... Scott, him join? Yeah, let's go. Yo, Sasha, make sure you list. Make sure you list. Ready? Make sure you list. Make sure you list. And we are good to go. Alex is ready. Let's go, boys. As soon as you delist, I get you guys in here. Just take the. I don't know how to do the list in Russian. Match. Delist. How do you say delist in Russian? Hey. Oh, there we go. Hell yeah. I shouldn't have done random, dude. It's gonna give us a weird map. It's gonna take us big now. I don't like that. Okay, we're just a little random. Kind of spawn more random. Get some alpha in Discord so I can watch. Yes, Briar. I actually am gonna be doing more alpha streams, whether on here or in Discord. I'll be doing a lot more of those in Discord, and I'll let people like you guys could join in. You could see what I'm doing over there, and we could try builds, man. I think it'll be really fun. I think that'll be very, very fun. I think that'd be awesome. Oh man. What's up, Dala? I can do LFG for the new raid. I can now do LFG for the new raid. Wait, you got enough gear to do Sepulchre? Is that what you're saying? Or are you asking like if there's something available for like alpha? How you doing, brother, my guy? I hope you're having a good one. I kind of like that song. Should I add them in the mix? I feel like I should. Alright, boys. Switch. First duel of the evening. We got Althen, which makes you think of Atherman for like a quick second, but it's not. It's Althen, his own man. We got Billy in the back waiting for his go. We got KJX on the standby as a human rogue, looking good. Christina turning back into the 5v5 duels, and Naze waiting to go at it as a Warlock this time. Actually, Naze was always Warlock. I guess I meant to say Demonology, because he's not really Affliction, is it not? Gonna be first up, isn't Kainu? It's gonna be Kainu as a marksmanship hunter. Interesting glitch in the back for Sam. We got Slazer, it's a Jiro. We got Yanha. Yaxna? Hold on, I'm gonna figure out how his name is. Big slammer jammer out of the paladin. Quick. Looks like a knockback by the marksmanship hunter for a second. Got himself a double jump. Range to go body shot. Stop it. The paladin in distracts. Kainu may have to pop extra defenses as the paladin does. Cover himself with a protective barrier. Looks like he's going to be able to slam down Kainu unless this man gets some more tricks up his sleeve. Try to see if he can slow down the paladin quite a bit. Maybe was that a chimeric? The paladin was slowed down by quite a bit. Quick camo by Kainu is going to be able to recover a lot of health. The eyes are not up so for Althen unless he just randomly finds Kainu. Or maybe sees his little pigeon boy, the pigeon friend, walking around, waddling next to him, finally passing the sippy cup. Unless he sees either one, there's no way for him to find. The bubble has been used only as a blessing of protection to try to save him. As the hunter's skulking over to the right-hand side, dropping down to freeze the trap. Keeping the paladin exactly where he needs him. Aim shot, no buffs rate. It's going to be a pretty big hit. Does get a sizable damage in there. Athen is going to go for a little bit of line of sight. That carrying arrow doesn't quite connect as Athen doesn't take the bait. It's going to be a hammer of justice onto Kainu, who is trying to see if he can maybe reposition towards the pillar. Knocking back the paladin for a second. Looks like paladin is out of mobility. Body shot. The only thing that can free him is a hand of freedom. Kainu does get himself super low with them judgments. That's going to be a double tap. Oh, true. Athen, does he have an interrupt? Looks like maybe tried to. No, he did not try to interrupt. Could potentially interrupt him right here. It's going to be interrupt the last second with the kill shot. Oh, and Kainu does end up sniping out the paladin, but he's left with no health whatsoever. With Naze hoping to get himself a curse of exhaustion onto the hunter, not giving the boy an opportunity to reset. Gonna be the pet charging out with an immediate stun, locking him down. It looks like Naze just needs to get some demon dog is in there. Kainu does have an exhilaration the last second. The pets are not attacking him. The demon dog is actually not attacking him. Maybe Kainu could give himself a bit of a reset. Does have a curse on him. I don't think it's a curse of exhaustion though. There's gonna be a second pet join, another Axos coming around the corner, and Kainu's limited on what he can do. May have to turtle shell this one, especially with the turn up and running. Definitely used to pop a defensive for this one. Big demon doggers with a demon bull flying in. This is where you need to pop a turtle and escape out of there as soon as possible. It's all brought up by Naze. Gonna be Slazerit. Wait, Slazerit? Oh my god, it's gonna be Naze actually getting super low for a second. Does get out of there. Or was it the pet that got low? I swear to god I saw someone's health bar low. Maybe I'm just seeing things. Maybe I'm just seeing blood and water here, man. Slazerit. I guess Slay. I'm gonna call him Slay. Gonna be going for that quick fracture onto Naze, leaping on top of his pet, stunning him, shocking him up. With a quick interrupt on Naze, Demon Bolt cast as he's trying to see if he can peel him for himself with a stun with a fear to follow. Trying to keep the Demon Hunter at bay. Is going to try to see if he can break through with a flesh cup without breaking the fear. Quick imprison as the Mordecai was already mid-air. Slay does end up eating it. Is looking for a little bit of line of sight. Looks like he may be out of mobility. Naze doesn't have a lot of health to work with, but he's limited on the crowd control. No longer can stun Slay for a while. Stun, Fear, Mortal all have been used up. That's going to be the Demon Hunter. Try to see if he can slice through Naze's defensives, as a wall is going to keep him healthy. Quick Fear is not going to be DR'd at all. That's going to give Naze an opportunity to at least build up a bit of damage. Is his main pet dead? No, he's still on top of Slay. He does get a stun on him. With a Soul Rod right after, if you can maybe go for a Drain, could potentially recover a little bit of health. Does get the elbows down. The pets are tearing apart the team without her. Trying to go for a stone on the Warlock. Looks like the pets maybe get him low. That's going to be interrupted on a Fear, but the pets may just have him cheap boats flying in. Disney's overcast and Ace does end up taking him out. Oh my goodness, with Sashiro charging out next, just rushing this man. Mortal meets him as he is already on the approach, already mid-air. A quick reflect and Fear onto Naze as he gets stunned up. The pets disappear. Actually, the pets just back off. The pets are just as feared as the Warlock. They're mimicking his emotion. Gonna be Sejuro getting a quick interrupt onto Naze. He's trying to summon a full-blown tyrant. That's gonna be Sejuro hoping to maybe whittle down Naze. Got a Fear on him. Could potentially break out with a Berserker Rage unless he's already used it. Tyrant joining in. Fear onto the Tyrant on this pets. Naze does get to break away for just a second, but that port doesn't take it far enough. That's gonna be reflected by Sejuro as he just savages the boy. With Christina gonna be up next. Necrolord Feral charging and trying to get the bleeds of Sejuro. Sejuro with a big old wreck, but cannot get out of that root. I don't think it's a real wreck though. Is it? Or is it Brock? I can't tell. Sometimes with words I just cannot tell. But looks like Sejuro has to go for a bit of a leap around the corner. Try to see if maybe he can catch Christina. Trying to whirlwind him out. Looks like it's not gonna happen. Trying to get himself a sippy cup with the Kyrian. So we know that right now Sejuro is playing the spear. If you can just spear Christina in place, there's nothing Christina can do to get out of it. If you can just put him in place, pin him in place, go for a full wreck, that could potentially be an opportunity. Feral charging out with a full berserk. That's where Sejuro's gonna pop it defensive, try to see if he can fight through the bleeds. He can potentially give himself big damage with Christina. This could be good for him as well. It's gonna be Root, breaking out immediately, trying to remove the bleeds, does remove all the bleeds potentially. Spear does put Christina in place. It's gonna blaze some out of it. Christina can't do nothing. Try to see if he can get a cyclone. Gonna be a quick interrupt. Christina can go for a flesh cut if they want to. Probably should be going for it unless they've already used it. That's gonna be Kevin Slime Shield. Try to give him a little bit of that survivability. Little bars get up with Christina. Sejuro does get himself procs off his tier set. And that's giving him full-blown Rex, the Reckless Abandon version. It's actually did get nerfed, the Raging Blows from it, the Crushing Blow version, the one that charges to the target and slams on him. Did get nerfed kind of recently-ish, but it hasn't stopped Fury Warriors from dominating the PvP scene altogether. Christina locking him down to main for a second, trying to build up some call points with a Feral Frenzy, while Tiger's Fury empowers all those beasts, but kind of just lets those dots rot down Sejuro. The Warrior is not procrastinating, trying to see if he can leap around the corner, get a charge onto the Feral, does go for a slow, but just cannot catch up. The slows and the bleeds are just too much. The Moonfire builder for Christina is a bit of BM. Sejuro is staring and potentially the eyes right in front of him. Could go pick him up as the Feral goes on the stealth. Looks like the Feral staying mounted up. Sejuro try to get himself a little bit of heal. Whirlwind maybe get the Feral out. Looks like the Warrior able to. Was successful at it. Maim locking the Warrior down for a second. It looks like this one Christina's going to play the long game. Root him in place. Leave him bleeding. Let him bleed out for a little bit. Whittle him away for a moment. Weather away this Warrior. As Sejuro is limited on what he can do healing wise. He needs to have a target so he can stay healthy. He needs to thirst blood from the enemy. He needs to just be raveling in combat in order to recover health fully. Maim by Christina, full Feral Frenzy onto the Warrior. Does get a trap onto Root onto Christina. Blaze Storm. It's going to be able to keep him out of that cyclone. And that's going to be a Warrior just savaging right through Christina, trying to see if he can break their defenses with a reflect in case there's a Root to follow. Trying to see if he can just keep himself out of the Root as best as possible. Going to be a Root as Christina just held on to it for as long as they could. But Sejuro is kind of limited on what he can really do offensively and defensively. Can go for a rallying cry, trying to keep Christina in combat as best possible. Leaps at a charger around the corner, at least keeping him healthy. And as long as Sejuro has a target, he can get a lot of healing. There goes a massive heal with an impending victory. Quick Maim to Sejuro, locked down for a second. The Feral trying to keep the dots and the bleeds rolling as best as possible. Sejuro trying to keep himself alive here. Does to reflect in case there's another Root waiting for him. And at least has the Kevin Slime to at least get some healing from him. Then goes the Brawn charging in, trying to provide some support, but Christina's going to be in stealth. Unless Sejuro maybe randomly leaps on top of the Feral. There's no way for him to find it. Trying to see if he can waddle back into him maybe for another set of first aid. Gonna be more bleeds out for Christina. Sejuro does catch up a little bit of healing. 8 minutes into the duel. The healing is gonna be reduced with all the dampening. Spear to Christina isn't going anywhere. He just speeded this Warrior face to face. Placing him out of the Warrior. Trying to see maybe he can get himself a procs. Christina in the bear for him while Barskin is up. Trying to get himself as much of heal as possible. Quick for Sejuro breaks out of Berserker Rage immediately. Needs to get himself whatever healing as possible. Christina trying to separate from the Warrior. Not to give him a target, and the Warrior does die out to the bleeds. And that's going to be Gloosh immediately interrupting the flash capture recovery by Christina. Getting a shot is going to punish him with that resonator. Going to be friends to regen as the emergency heal comes out for Christina. Does Gloosh have enough damage to break through the thick bear hide? He is able to for a second, but I think a Warlock Hellstorm may have kept him alive. Christina just cannot keep fighting this rogue's momentary burst. There's nothing they can do with Cage. It's going to be up next. Try to see if he may be able to swing around as an owl rogue. Quick stab at a Gloosh. Does get the opener. Immediate disarm as Gloosh does try to be proactive around Cages. Cages is building comp points from the Shadow Strikes. Wait, Gloosh just got a Shadow Strike from so far away from just applied Slice and Dice. What is that? Get a shot into Cagex, locking him down twice, 3 times. Cagex with the feint for a second, trying to see if he can catch up to Gloosh. Can he do it? Blade Flurry in case. Gloosh was next to him. Gonna be first aid. Sap immediately by Gloosh. Cagex should have a human racial. Gloosh has a trinket. Cagex has a human racial. Blinds are available for both of the rogues, and bursts available for both of them. Cagex dead just burning a drone rush. Is he gonna do anything? Oh, cheap shots did not chain. Gloosh wasn't able to chain the cheap shots properly. Cheap shot again to Gloosh. Get a shot reversal. Does go for Kyrian. This is where Cagex needs to recover as much health as possible. Try to see if he can maximize his damage and output overall. Evasion so he can be maybe immune from damage from Gloosh. It's gonna be a blind as Gloosh does trip up his offensive. His CC really early. Cagex does deny Gloosh and he kind of resets though. Pistol shot. Can he just take him out? Pistol shot gonna be vanished for Gloosh. Try to get a cheap shot at Cagex. Does he have a human racial? Does have a human racial. Blind to Gloosh. Could trinket if in case he needs to. Cagex probably has comp points. It's gonna have a kid shot. Trinket for Gloosh. Try to see if he can get away from Cagex. Gonna be a cloak shot for Gloosh. Just try to see if he can waddle out of there. And Cagex is gonna get himself a vanish reset. Both of the rogues find stealth, and it's going to be really down to the wire. 30% hit, but Gloosh trying to see if he can fight Cagex. He's feeling confident right now. Cagex trying to go for a bit of first aid just to recover a little bit of health. Definitely has to make sure to chain those sabs. Is able to maintain sabs. Does he have the calm points? Does have a Shadow Strike. Getting a shot onto Cagex. Has himself a resolve. Maybe that'll be enough. That's going to be cheat death for a second. Is it enough though? Oh, the grenade still exposed next to him. That cheat death was an interesting play. I don't know if Gloosh expected a cheat death. I don't know if he expected it, but that grenade was enough to finish him. And Billy gonna be the last one left over for the team too. Trying to see if he can beat Gloosh. Trying to see if he can potentially overcome this rogue threat. Maybe he'll be able to. Who knows? As Gloosh swinging around the right hand side of the arena. 11 minutes into the duel. 36% dampener, boys. And Billy is trying to find himself a little bit of an opener. Does give himself IC in the rogue. Gonna be metamorphosis. The rogue goes for a Shadow Step. Can he deny the rogue stealth? Trying to see if he can charge to him. Kidden shot is ready for the rogue. Another Shadow Step. Just trying to wait out the metamorphosis. I think he's just going to wait meta. He's going to catch himself a proper reset. Has himself marked for death. I don't know if he used it into Slice and Dice or anything. He may have. Looks like he did now. Looks like he was throwing out a couple. So he was like, you know what? I'm just going to Slice and Dice now. Sometimes when you set him to mark for death, you start losing calm points. But when you start doing that, you just want to invest him to something. It's better than not investing him to anything. As Gloosh got himself dance available, Shadow Blades, cheap shot into Billy. As he's a trinket on him, he's just gonna go for a reset. Not gonna fight him. He has a blind in case he needs to. He can just reset versus Billy and go again. He has another set of Shadow Dance. Maybe Shadow Blades later with a proc. Billy tried to see proactive. Maybe potential. Oh, no. I was gonna say maybe picking up the eye, but that's not exactly what he's going for. Could potentially pick up the eye to find Rogue. He is a Night Phase, so he does have some big burst, but he doesn't have a trick anymore. This is up to Gloosh right now. Can you do it? Get a shot. Try to get a go versus Billy. Kyrian burst is up and running. Billy taking a lot of damage. Cheap shot as long as it's perfect. Does get a blur in between. That's going to give him, almost gave him a little bit of opportunity to survive that blur. Going to give him the defensive he needed, but Gloosh just continued trucking on the damage into the Demon Hunter. Something so broken, a legit boosted by players. Yo, sub rogues are really, really good. Not gonna lie. They are incredibly, incredibly good. Alright, boys. Let's get another up and running, yeah? Another duel up and running. Chat, we lagged there a bit, but we were back. Sorry about the lag. I don't know what happened. You know, I may get random dips of lag when we were just hanging out with the boys, but we're still in, man. We're still in here. Yeah, the rugs are really crazy, man. Very crazy, man. Very, very crazy. Hold on. Say the line down. Hold on. Say the line down. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day. Should I change it? Should I change that intro? Should I change that? I feel like it's just... I'm just literally wishing you guys a beautiful day, man. I'm literally just wishing you guys a beautiful day. You're making me feel self-conscious now. I want to change it. I want to change it. Hold Hope everybody's having a bad day. Hope everybody's having a mild day. What should I change it to, dude? A mild day, an average day, slightly above average day, a blue parsing day. Eli, you don't need to be salty. I don't know, Rogue, you have no choice. Seasons. Dude, yeah, Outlaw's pretty nuts right now, but some is really, really good. Don't get me wrong, some is really, really good. No, don't change it. It was nice jumping for the first time, dude. That's awesome, Loki. You're more than welcome to join this moment, my man. We got groups up and running again over in the Legacy section. If you guys want to join in, we need 2 more for the team. Alex, Sasha is ready to go. Gatovi is ready. As soon as Alex gets 2 more boys, we'll join in. We'll join in. All classes are broken except the one I play. Exactly, that's true. I feel like that when the people like, I feel like this is what happens when you ask the general community of like, hey, what class do you think should get buffed or nerfed? It's like, well, I don't know about you guys. Every other class, except for the one I play, is broken. But as soon as your spec that you play ends up being OP, you're like, guys, it's not that broken. Guys, what do you mean? Look at mages. Misdirection, you know what I mean? I feel like that's what I was starting to fall into when Outlaw Rogue started becoming really good. I'm like, man, we're actually becoming really, really good. And then people started saying, oh, Outlaw Rogue is only good because of the cooldown reduction. I was like, no, hold on. Let's point this out. Cooldown reduction was always part of the kit. But for the longest time, Outlaw Rogue was deemed as garbage. Cooldown reduction was always part of their kit. That's the only thing that's been consistent. That's not new. That isn't new. That's been around for a while. Okay, Sasha's trying to see if you can maybe put a group together again. So let's need 1 more. It's okay. Yo, Alex and Sasha. Alex and Scotty together with the Gloosh. I'm looking for my boys. I'm at them as we commercial of yo. You're fine, man. You're fine. Oh, Casa broke. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like what makes Outlaw Rogue broken is the damage. Right now, it's like they finally have the damage that makes like, man, the damage and cooldown reduction. At that point, I'll take damage, man. At that point, I'll just take good raw damage. Good raw damage to pressure on somebody. If I can just sit in the healer until eventually I squeeze him out of all life like a whoopee cushion, man, I'll be okay with it, dude. I'll be okay with it. Squeeze the farts out of him. Vanquish for foes for me. Yes, please. Ah, my goodness, boys. I try to down this coffee as fast as I can. Whew, I haven't had much sleep over this last week, dude. Thursday was gonna be that break day, but man, just there's no way it's gonna happen, dude. When you have Dragonflight Alpha on the horizon, there's no way it's gonna happen. Even if you like wished it, like, man, if only one wish in the world I had is for Dal to get a break, it just ain't happening, dude. Not with Dragonflight Alpha. No. But I am hoping this weekend is gonna be a little bit more of a relaxing weekend. I think I'll probably do 1 day where I'll do more of a relaxing video schedule just for 1 day. And then it'll back to the dragonflight grind. I just need like a break, like a breather for just a moment, and then get back into swing of things. So I'm gonna do that for the next schedule, for the next set of like this week. Not like an actual break, like there was no video, but it's gonna be like one of the easier videos. Like probably just a couple of duels for a day, you know what I mean? So that I can just kind of get a bit of a breather, catch back up, and then get back to the swing of things. I think that'll be healthy. I already got plans and stuff like that. But yeah, I think 100% uptime between the eyes is the most fun part. For Outlaw, I mean, it's kind of part, it wasn't 100% uptime at first. Right now, it's only 100% uptime because of the gear and the haste numbers that we get now. But it wasn't originally like 100% uptime. It was like partial uptime, but it's still really good. I think that a crit buff, I mean, in PvP, if you talk about from PvP angle, like crit is generally not that highly valued in PvP. That being said, just critting more often doesn't make you a little bit stronger because you have a little bit more surprise burst. Although, that part never really been like an issue before. We got groups. We need 2 more over the team, Alex, boys. We're good to go. Alliance and Horde. You can join in, my boy Alex, my boy Christina, going back into the swing of things. Yo, Alex, Christina, my man, what do you feel? How are you feeling about Dragonflight? What are your thoughts? What are you thinking? Have you watched the live stream the other day? It was super fun. Super fun. By the way, chat, I am going to be doing more Discord streams. Just me hanging out with the boys and playing some Dragonflight, trying stuff out. If I'm trying a new class, I'll probably be jumping in Discord and putting up a stream if somebody wants to join in. Let it roll. Yeah, we'll try to get groups up and running a bit, boys. I have to watch? No. You don't have to actually watch it. If you don't wanna, but if you do go, just check out the stream. We went through like the full Dracthyr thing, and we kind of went. Dragonflying seems really fun. Yeah, we actually did quite a bit of that on stream. We took a close look at the Dracthyr, primarily the DPS spec rather than the healing spec. I took a look at the healing spec afterwards. It is still a bit of an amoeba. I need to actually play it in a dungeon or something to figure it out better. We need one more for Team Alex, boys. We'll be good to go. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Get your boy up in here. One more bloodthirsty killer. He'll be good to go. Anybody watch it earlier? Hey, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I did not want to do like an in-depth look and start analyzing the class of like how good it's going to be, how bad it's going to be. I more or less just want to showcase what's it like, what are some of the talents, in which direction it's heading into, and highlight the important parts. That's what I really essentially wanted to do. Much like so much AoE abilities, yeah, there's a lot of AoE abilities with that class, but there's also ways to focus in. You can focus into the AoE heavy play style with like the fire damage and certain frosty spells, or you can go more single target with more frosty than fire. But there's a lot of ways to build the character. But there's a lot of AoE. For a class, it's also, what's weird about Dracthyr too is they're a 20-yard range healer. Or in DPS. They're not a 40-yard range, they're 20. So it makes them a little bit different. They're not quite melee, not quite range. So they kind of have to be close-ish to the enemy target in order to get the full damage out. Which I think will make it very interesting to play. I wonder how mechanics are going to treat him. Is it going to treat him as a melee or is it going to treat him as a ranged? Because hopefully it'll treat him as a ranged. But it does give him like a unique positional requirement. Which hopefully it'll be good. If Echo Frost plays really well, yeah. Watch the guys show the burst of both playstyles that I think the class seems daunting, but when going deep and smoother, yes. So it depends how you build yourself with the talents. I feel like there's going to be proper builds that synergize the best off of one another. But I'll break down Christina. I like that. Hey, Christina, you got yourself a challenger. Scotty says the Fury Warrior, he wants a bit of a rematch. He wants to see if he may be able to see if he can dismantle that feral druid. I like it. I like it. I like that, dude. Привет, друг. Здорово, Dennis. Здорово, дела, как дела? Just got back old study skill. Just get back our old between study. Nah, man. I mean, between the stuff was good. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like they don't need it. First of all, it was really bad at M+. I didn't really like it. Готовы? Cool. Okay. As soon. Okay, now we're ready. Now we're ready. I was about to say, as soon as Alex's team is good to go, we'll be in, boys. Alrighty, what I want to throw you into? Net grand? I want to do net grand. Throw you guys in a proper arena. Alex, as soon as you're good, as soon as you list, we'll get you in here. Dalaran, твои как? Нормально, Денис, у нас альфа, у нас все нормально. У нас все прекрасно. Не спим много. У меня есть кофейка. But Dennis asking, how's it going? I'm dead. To get him a corpse. All good, Alex. Well, let me know when you're ready. Sasha or Glush will be ready in just a second. Alex is running back to his corpse. Glush, Кристина на другой команде бежит своему к своему телу. Он умер на World. В мире где-то. Он бежит обратно в тело и потом можем как его играть. Нравится твой акцент? In Russian, you mean? Wait, говоришь мне мой русский акцент, как я когда по-русски говорю, у меня акцент. Потому что я родился в России, но живу большинство моей жизни в Америке сейчас. Мне русские сказали, когда говорю по-русскому, у меня чуть-чуть акцент сейчас, русский акцент. Американский акцент, когда говорю по-русскому. Но я сам не знаю, как это акцент звучит. I'm so bad at Russian, man. I'm trying to figure out like the words to say, and I'm just so like I know what I want to say, but I don't have the word. Здорово, Саша. Okay. Очень нравится, бро. Хорошо. Скоро Архи вернется. Да, мне нужно Архи на эти дуэли. Друг, мне нужно увидеть моего друга, мой Архи. Где мой друг? Где мои пацаны русские все? Крагар, Архи, мне все эти нужны. Not really bad. No, the accent isn't bad. Лучше Олежка пусть будет. Хорошо. Is it a Sapple Rogue back? Yes, he is. Glish is back. Yo, we got a donor from Pete. Yo, Pete Moore, thanks so much, my man. Appreciate you. Can we get a hashtag big old Pete, man? My man, Pete. Thanks so much, my guy. Appreciate you. That is very, very generous of you. Thank you so much. Alex, let me know when you're ready. You're running back to your corpse, but as soon as you're ready, we'll be good to go. Still running. Для того, чтобы смотреть, WoW будет такое знание русского. Да, чуть-чуть знаю русского, да. Для того, чтобы смотреть, WoW будет такое знание, да. Вот думаю, залететь на поле, позриться или нет. My Russian is a little bit scuffed. I don't know how to translate this one, boys. I more or less can read it. I more or less get it. Got someone to res me because I couldn't get Spirit Fly in. Dual corpse is stuck. Oh, okay. We'll wait. So, I did it by accident. My bad. Decline it. Okay. Or maybe it'll just let you like set it up. Русские, мы ждем Алекса, у него какого, он умер, Дюратар, тело, он не может добрать, найти тело, и он, пригласил шамана или что-то, типа, какого-то хила, чтобы он его рез на рез это по-русски, рез ножом, не тот рез, другой рез, который тело обратно в жизни привести. Yes. Best I could do, man. I scuffed that. I basically was like, so the word res is resurrection in English, but res in Russian is like cutting. So I was like, he res that guy. I was like, wait, what? Not like a cutting kind, but like the kind where you bring a body back to life. And that's about the best I could do, man. My Russian is so scuffed, dude. I'm trying to explain it, but I just don't have the words. I'm trying to go like 5th grade level on it. We'll get the grips in a bit as soon as we got him up and running. Trust. Man. It's so scuffed. Makes you laugh. But it's like a laugh kind of like I'm helpless. I can't really do better than that laugh. Воскресить, да, это resurrection fits well. Okay. So you guys also, вы тоже говорите рез. Окей, хорошо. Я знаю по-русскому какие-то слова, like stun, sap, blind, какие слова они тоже по-русскому говорят тоже. Yeah, so it's in Russian though. A lot of the Russian gamers, they will use same words like res. You'll use the same word like B-res, or you use the word like blind, sap, stun to some degree. Like they'll utilize some of those words. Like there's its own word in Russian of like what the effect is. But some people just use them interchangeably, the English variation. A lot of the Russians and Slavs in general, that whole area, like that whole Slavic area, a lot of them speak like a little bit of English. At least a little. Same, yeah. Can I decide? I can read Russian somewhat decently, but I can't understand much at all. Yeah, I feel like if you know the letters, if you understand like Cyrillic letters, you can definitely get the words out and what they sound like. But yeah, as for like understanding it and the grammar behind all that, it's a bit of a story. Тебе нужен heal story, чтоб печать. Ой, ты, наверное, писать. Да, heal, чтоб писать на клавиатуре или... На меня не на клавиатуре, но использую программу. Это веб-сайт, где можно по-русски писать. Я какого... Just no, you say the same. Okay. Пусть Россия обещает. Oh man, one heal, нет, не heal, это как сказать, it is. Missile, okay, yeah, it's a bit. I'm trying to like. There's moments where I'm in trouble understanding it because I'm like I'm losing it a little bit, right? I по-русски чуть-чуть забываю, когда смотрю на чате и читаю, что вы пишете. У меня чуть-чуть как его контекст забываю по-русски, грамматически чуть-чуть забываю. И какие-то слова, какие-то фразы, какие-то I don't know how to say sentences, but какие-то приглашения, I think is the word. Я понимаю, не понимаю в контексте, если это как well. How do I say it makes sense? How do you say it makes sense in Russian? Man, I'm hoping some of you Russians do know a little bit of English so you understand where I'm coming from, because I can explain it in English pretty well, but in Russian I'm losing the words on like how I can explain it to make it more sense. How are we doing, Alex? I was still struggling to get you up and running. Are we still struggling? Is Scorp still stuck? Are we chilling? Is that from Russian? It's been a bit. Do you learn by reading? No, I wasn't Russian. I was born in Russia. Me and my family moved here a while back. And a minute. Okay. Ready? Okay. You got 6. As soon as you make it a 5-man group and the list, I can get you in, my guy. Waiting for a guy to log in his character again. Okay. I see what you mean. Makes sense. Logično. Okay, logically. Okay, logično. Da. Это другое слово. Да, это слово я забыл. Логично. No Russian yet acknowledges that languages exist other than Russian. No Russian yet acknowledges that it exists. What do you mean? As a Serbian, I can understand a bit of Russian. Да, Serbian, русский в Украине, Казахстане, это все славы. Так как слава, я говорю, это как славик, страны, где славы живут. Это народ, это geographically. How do you say geographically? I don't know. Но это, когда я говорю славы, это, говорю, все люди, которые там не в стране, а в регионе живут. That's the best word I can use, and I know it's wrong. I know it's not the technically correct way we're going about it. Are we ready, Alex? Okay, cool. Now we're good. Sorry about that, boys. Had a bit of a delay, bit of a Russian practice here. I didn't pass the test. Slovenia? Da, Slovenia. East Europe. Da. East Europe. East Europe. I don't know why I said East Europe like a Russian, using the Russian letters. East Europe. Like, it just, what was the point of that? I'm getting confused, boys. I'm getting myself confused. Well, that's a lot of rogues, but at least one is an outlaw, so I'm okay with that. I'll take it. That's a lot of rogues. That's a lot of rogues out here, but I'll take one. As long as one is outlaw, I'm okay with it. I mean, rogues still play stealth game, but like outlaw a little bit less than that. At least you got a bit more consistency, a bit more sustain. I have no idea what this is, my man. How you doing, my guy? I don't know. Matthew says Matthews asked me a question yesterday, and I just couldn't respond. I'm so sorry, but I hope you're doing good, my guy. But don't keep it up. Let's go, man. Let's go, boys. Let's get another up and running, boys. Twitch. We got ourselves Glush over for the team 1. We got ourselves Slay in the back. Joe, but you were Nido? I thought you were like a blood for some reason. I like your mug, by the way. Brown Tabard? What is that Tabard? Sojiro on the standby. We got Shreddy returning back as a feral druid, and we got, what's his name? Yakno? Yaxinum? Yakno. I don't know what that means. I want to give him a different name. I don't know if that's a good name. Is that a slang word? But it's Chernobyl Nace right now. This feral is just absolutely savaging. My boy Nace, who's got himself a tyrant, looks like potentially maybe the feral could be in a bit of trouble, trying to go for as much stealth healing as possible. It's gonna be Demon Dog is leaping right on top of him. Gonna be a quick Shadow Mode restyle as he's able to get the demons off his back. Shadowfear puts him out in the open though. This is where Nace is gonna send the demonic army to continue the onslaught, stunning the man down in place. It's gonna be Fear quickly, just trying to see if he can drop it down as the demon bolts collide. The man drops to the ground with Sojiro charging out next. Last time Nace had to fight Sojiro, it was a very similar situation. Sojiro was charging out Nace, who's just taking a bit of a beating, and Nace has to figure out how to deal with this warrior as his code to complete the drain. Mordecai really early on before Sojiro can close the gap with Fear. Gonna be a Zerka Rage as the warrior fights through the Fear just to see if he can continue tussling with Nace. Quick gateway to get him out of there, but a leap is gonna get Sojiro closing that gap. Quick stun by the axe toss in order to prevent Sojiro from getting any closer. Another leap is ready to go as the warrior is playing the leaping legendary, continuing to maximize that value. Big Demon Dog is charging out, but Sojiro just gonna cleave off all those pets using Whirlwind, just try to keep himself alive as best as possible and continue to get himself a little bit of rage here and there. Nace trying to see if he can avoid him. Speared can't really go anywhere. Gonna be quick catch up with the Soul Rod reflected back at Nace potentially. Gonna be Nace at no health whatsoever. Quick stun, trying to get a Fear at no health at all. Needs himself as much heal as possible. Sending out Demon Dog is trying to play aggressive with a Mortal Coil. Get himself a little bit of recovery. Fear onto Sojiro with a Drain Life right after. Get himself a little little bit of healing, but Sajura does have a partial shield on him, so Naze can recover all that health back, and Naze just absolutely getting blasted out. Does get a port, disconnects away from the warrior for a second, but the leap and the execute, dropping down the Warlock into the ground with who killed Vi. Gonna be up next, trying to see if he can big knife Sajura down. That's gonna be Blaze Storm, so he can walk out of the Resonant Trinket. Did live through the Sepsis burst. Get a shot on Sajura to follow. He has got himself Blaze back up and running. Who killed Vi? Just continue to blast him out. Sajura not in a great spot right now. Does go for a fear versus Rogue, who Shadow steps next to him. Pop an evasion. Sajura looking to disconnect from the Rogue for just a second. The Rogue looking to ripple behind the pillar. Get a Spirit out in the open. Cook like a Shadow. Trying to see if he can maybe smoke bomb out of there and save that cloak for later, but it looks like it's gonna be a blind. Sajura could trinket. Is gonna go burn that trinket with a disarm. Next time Sajura could be bad, but he does recover a ton of health right now. Continue just to bubble kill Vi. As Rogue goes in with a kidney shot, does get a shield where Sajura could potentially use that shift slow door to disconnect, but the warrior just got so much burst into cheat death into the seed pod. Sajura's right on top of the seed pod. As main and letting no trees grow in the grand arena. I was about to say Durotar arena, but it's not Durotar. It isn't a grand, it is Draenor. Actually, really pretty Draenor. Oh my, I want to look at the moon. Sajura seeing the Feral charging out. This is going to be a quick root as Christina tried to use those roots and CC aggressively in the open, especially as Sajura got himself defenses rolling in, got himself a lot of healing potential right now. It's going to be going against like Kevin Slime, trying to seek for Whirlwind down, using that not Zerker Rage, but using the Reckless Abandon to catch up to Christina, using those squashing blows, catching him back up to the Feral with that charges, with Braun charging in, Samir onto the Feral, got the Feral pinned down in place, Barkskin trying to see if he can deny some of the damage. Sajura get hit with a maim. That's most likely going to be a root to stop him in place, but it breaks through the bleeds. Looks like the bleeds were enough damage to break through it. Is Christina playing a root talent? Is that a thing for Feral, where roots will basically last longer in the enemy and they'll be less susceptible to damage? Is that a PvP talent that Ferals even get? I gotta check again. Sajura trying to keep the pressure versus the Feral, trying to deny the re-stealths, but the maims, he can't really stop those. It's going to give Feral opportunity to build all the bleeds. Sajura has her root ready to go. Reflect is up, so he's going to just wait it out as best as he can. Quick fear onto Christina. Sajura does swap the attention onto the Camel Sign for a second, try to get as much healing from it as possible. And he's going to try to put himself in a position where there's no line of sight for Christina. If he wants to charge out after the warrior, he's going to have to go into the room. Whirlwinds could get him out. Stunned Sajura, doesn't have a lot of health to work with. Enraged Regen in the last second, does get himself a little bit of healing. Badged by the Feral, that's going to be a charge as the rune breaks, and Sajura does catch up a little bit more healing. Zerker Rage out of that roar to try to see if he catch up to the Feral, but the puddle on the ground slowing him down. It's like an 80% slow, leaping around the corner, try to catch up to the kitty. Is going to whirlwind him out, but actually has the charge back up. Maybe another leap. If he could connect back and interrupt the flesh count, he'll be in a fantastic spot. Again, denying the Feral that restealth. Full beats are up. Christina does go for a maim. Going to be tricking by the warrior. Trying to go for full damage. Wallace up for Christina. Trying to see if he can take it up with a flesh count. Flesh can get it burned through. Wallace the only thing standing between the warrior and the Feral. Trying to see if he can continue the onslaught. Feral rotating. The bar sketch to follow right after. Potentially could be a root out of Christina. Sajura just continuing to pummel damage into the Feral. It's going to be able to break out of the Zerker Rage. He still had Enraged Reckless Abandon him for just a second. But looks like he can't really do much. Trying to get a soldier. Christina is able to Blade Storm in case there's a stun. Christina getting kind of low. No more Barks available. Do they have the stun to build the warrior off? Maybe it's something right here. Going to be another Zerker Rage. A Reckless Abandon force of sure just trying himself. Lots of damage. Lots of potential. Does he himself a leap to catch back up? Does get a leap. Does he have a second one? If he catches back up to Feral, throw something at him. Weapon, anything. Oh no, he's not going to be able to. Christina does go for regrowth. Out of stealth. Will not be able to properly re-stealth quickly enough. Unless the warrior is not fast, it's going to be that stun. Does go for the full berserk. Sajura does have himself big heal in a bit, but actually could give himself the Kyrian to pick up. He does need to recover as soon as possible. May need to go for Zerker Rage. I don't know if he will be able to do much. Does go for Commanding Shout. Feral is way so far away. And Sajura, all he can do is press and Rage Regen, but his health is going to be limited. Very limited. He got bleeds on him, still got dots on him. Christina could just bleed him out over time. This man got nothing left. My goodness, just did not give him a chance. That was so close. So close. With Gluge going to be up next. The man that stopped this Feral last time. Stopped him in the tracks. Put the animal down. Is going to have to do it again. Immediate bar setup. Christina does not want to play with Gluge. Seeing the Shadow Blades immediately counters it with a defensive. Even if it might not be enough to keep him live. Going to be Christina taking a bit of damn. I'm just trying to get himself a regrowth. Gluge is going for the what looks like a proper reset. And potentially could be if Casino also going for a reset. I think the Pharaoh's opener is a lot deadlier than a Rogue's opener. A Rogue can at least open up and still get himself a Shadow Dance right after. So I was thinking maybe Glitch was going to AoE him out. Looks like Glitch is going to get aggressive. Try to see if he can go for the eyes and maybe try to see if he can bait Christina over there. Christina is seeing the Rogue heading that direction. Goes in bear form. Flash cap. Catches a quick shield. Sap. Okay, the shot is dead. Before he catches himself a reset, the Resonator could potentially be deadly for Casino. Burn through the flash cap, and the Resonator did damage to his health bar. Casino does have an emergency heal whenever they get low. Looks like potentially, actually, no emergency heal. Could be a big trouble. Bear form. Try to see if he can recover. Does not have any more defensive, no bursting or anything. And the Rogue is just continuing to sink in damage. Evasion is up. Casino potentially wants to go aggressive versus Glitch. No more evasion. This way you can get a reversal. Glitch trying to see if he can get himself a reset. Gonna go Shadow Strike out to Casino with a kidney shot. Force it out. Trinket with a cheap Shadow Raptor. Is that gonna be enough? Oh my god, that is so much damage. And the control. That's crazy. Bull Squid? No, Lights Out. Lights Out is gonna be up next. As an Assassin's Rogue walking next to Glitch. I think Glitch, maybe a bleed got him out, and that was a perfect stab. Get a shot. Glitch has nothing. Lights Out could potentially go for the biggest burst possible. It's going to go for that Resonator. Does he have a stun to follow up? Cloak of Shadows for Glitch, but it's going to be Sepsis into a Cloak. No, this is weird. Lights Out should have went full burst in the opener. Oh no, he was trying to go for a biggest go possible, but that Cloak of Shadows denied the Rogue a go. And this is where Glitch actually doesn't even go to resell. Because he's like, well, the Rogue literally used everything. There's nothing that the Rogue can do in order to win this. Because Glitch got himself some burst. Potentially maybe Lights Out could turn it around, but man, Glitch just felt confident. He even go in stealth. That's how you're like, hey, all that Rogue's burst, the 2-minute burst is out of the window. The Trinket, Vendetta, Sepsis, into a Cloak of Shadows is super unfortunate. That's something as an Assassin's Rogues. Like, there's moments in classes that you can get yourself a setup, proper full set of bleeds, Vanish, Vendetta, everything. Another class where you just gotta go. The faster you go, the better. And I feel like against Glitch with no Trinket, Resonator, a full Sepsis with Vendetta immediately could have been it. That actually would have been it. That together would have probably done the damage it needed. With a bit of bleeds after. It definitely would have got him very, extremely low, if anything. Look, Glitch is able to get himself another go. Lights Out, back in stealth. Lights Out with a cheat death. Glitch not playing cheat death, playing normal feint. And Glitch picking up the eyes. This is where Lights Out, if he is careful, maybe could get the opener to Glitch. Does get a shot at some Sab. Glitch wasn't able to react fast enough. Another opportunity for Lights Out to go again. Gonna be a Garrote onto Glitch with a kidney shot right as Glitch tries to go for a setup. It looks like Lights Out just gonna back up out of there. The man actually got a kidney shot. It looked like Glitch was the one setting up a Shadow Step kidney shot, but instead it was actually Lights Out getting one. Does get him out in the open, get a shot. Lights Out has no answer for this one. Cheat death is the only thing. Maybe say, but there's some visitors are just sharing my through. Can you cheat death? No, you can't. You can't cheat death. Good thing Glitch's name isn't Death, because you're cheating Death, but you're not cheating Glitch. You're not cheating Glitch out of that victory. Bull Squid is going to be the last one left as an Owl Rogue, charging out with his big old bear hat, getting a cheap shot into Glitch, very aggressive. With the Kyrian burst to follow right after, Mark Beth getting shot into Bull Squid, does get himself a Trinket with a disarm onto Glitch immediately, trying to see if he can pistol shot him down, get himself lots of damage with his pistols. Looks like Glitch is going to go for a blind. A Bull Squid without a Trinket, Glitch can just control this Rogue from here on out. As soon as the Trinket and Rogues go, they can just control you. Owl Rogue can do a lot of damage, but not enough to burst. Unless you get yourself the Venthyr burst, I don't think you have enough to burst. Or you gotta get super lucky on that Kyrian. Glitch literally mounts it up for a second. This Rogue is like, man, I got a billion hours in between my bursts. He's just so confident. He literally mounted up as part of that BM. What is this dude? Used to be like you would flag somebody, right? You would do like a little dance in front of him. That man threw a Trinket, mounted up, dismounted the horse, did his full burst, did his taxes on the side, ordered some Grubhub or DoorDash, and was able to slap the Rogue down. It's like, dude, I can do all these things and guarantee the burst. Rogues, man. This is Rogues in Shadowlands. As somebody said in Dragonflight, right now Rogues are not looking good for PvP, at least in the early alpha. I feel like maybe Blizzard's like looking at them right now like, oh, yeah, we're just gonna have to turn them down for the next expansion. Maybe we overbuffed them for Shadowlands. Alright boys, let's get another open running. Which region? We are doing these over in the EU right now. You guys are all over to join. What class counters Rogue? I feel like a good Feral or a great Monk can counter a Rogue. But Rogues are really strong right now. One of the strongest. Are they the strongest? They're definitely in the top 3. Potentially are the strongest class in the game. Warrior literally did all he could. Crusader is just a freak of nature. Dude, yeah. Crusader is just, his different. If I had gear, it could be different. I think so. I think so too. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, you actually have been kind of gone for a while, so you don't have a lot of gear. Chat, we got some groups up and running. Find the groups over in the raids legacy section so we can do 5V5 1v1 duels. I saw Jesus try to put a group together. My guy, you're more likely to make a group in legacy raid. You know why? So we could use cross faction. That's the only reason. Is this NA? No, this is actually EU map. This is EU, but tomorrow is NA. Or PvP custom Dalaran. Jesus, if you put it in legacy raids, если сделаешь группу на Legacy Raid, можно играть с Cross Faction. Больше людей могут добавить на группу, если сделаешь на Legacy Raid. Да, это мы делаем на Legacy Raid, потому что Cross Faction не работает на Custom. Здорово, как дела, друг? Хороший Ферал, спокойно. Contrite Rogue is Demolock. Yeah, Demolock can also do pretty well too. That's true. Gulush is saying that a good Feral can easily counter Rogue, but also Demo Warlock can, like a really good one. I agree with that. Demo Warlocks can do well. Those pets really do just tear through people. I feel like a Retribution Paladin can also slap a Rogue, but that really depends on like the burst and whether you have trinkets. Like last week, Atherman got a couple of attempts at, he had a couple of good goes versus Glush with a blind, ended up kind of helping him out quite a bit in a 1v1, but it's not consistent. I feel like a rogue generally beats a paladin, but there's a bit of luck involved in that one with like Batha. Like he did really well, he played really well. That was some really good blinds and very, very practical usage of consecration to get the rogue out. But it's a lot of luck. You gotta want everything to crit for you. Because you have a limited window to burst the rogue down when you have them on Hodge, and if you can do it, like that could work. But yeah, a rogue is gonna, in most cases, a rogue that's playing it super carefully will dismantle the paladin. They'll force a bubble, force a bob, force shield avenge. They'll force everything out of them until they got nothing left, and then clap them, But it's really tough. It's really tough. Now we tested Silence Warriors Kill Vi. We tested Silence Warriors Kill Vi. Yo, by the way, who killed Vi? That's such a good name, dude. I love it. I love it. On RNG, any mages? Maybe we can get a mage in here or two. Who knows? We got two groups, boys. We got Alex trying to put a group together. We got my boy Sasha or Glush trying to put a group together. Ather is in there. Jesus is in there. We need one for both of them, boys. One for each group, and we'll be good to go. Hell yeah. Hey, Dal, can I invite Fury Warrior? Yes, you can invite a Fury Warrior, Milos. More than welcome to him. More than welcome to him. You can invite Fury Warriors are all okay with my books. As long as there are not too many of them. Like, what we usually do is we try not to have too many of one class in a group. So, like, we usually will have, like, 2 rogues, 2 paladins, 2 hunters, 2 warriors. In some cases, like warlocks, affliction, destruction, demonology, you guys enjoy the warlock because they play quite differently from one another. So you guys like if you have one Affy, one Destro, one Demo, chat doesn't care. If you have like a 2 fire mage and a frost mage, chat doesn't really care. They don't like the frost mages, but they don't really care about fire mage and frost mage. They're okay with more variety in here. Arcane, you could have like fire, frost, and arcane, and chat is fine with 3 mages. Rogues, chat is generally okay with like an outlaw rogue in there because they play differently than sub and assassin. Sub and assassin are very burst heavy in the opener. Outlaw plays a consistent pistol shot and like a little bit of CC, a little bit of out of stealth gameplay. So it depends on the spec, depends on the class, but yeah, fewer words are fine. Sorry about that. My rogue's a cool kill vibe. It's a PvP side quest of mine to get 1.3k in an hour or 2. Yo, easy, man. I believe. Especially if you got the Substance Burns, Jake. I believe. I love that name. I really do. Depends on the player. I've seen people crack and take down every class and look possible. Same as Silver. Yeah, that's true. Some players are cracked in their spec. But when people ask like, oh, what class counter is this class? I think a lot of us have like an idea of like, well, technically a great player can really do well. There's been some great moments in these duels. But on average, there is a pattern to these things, you know? There is an average. And like Glush, for example, he's dueled multiple characters before, so he says himself like a good Demonology Warlock or a good Feral can easily like put a rogue to bed. Some classes do have a hard count, like some classes do have a counter. You know, like Retribution Paladins generally for the last few expansions have been countered by mages. Just the slows, the rudes, the CC, and eventually Paladin runs out of movement, and then the mage can just gotta bully him around. That's been generally like the go-to for the last few expansions. That gets countermeasured in like 3v3 because you have like 3 players on each team, so you can really make up for your own weaknesses. Adds a little bit of some balance. It makes it more about comp rather than the class individually. Either way, but in the 1v1, it's like some classes do have a bit of a hard counter. Kind of like a Seavark's Arcane versus Enhanced Shaman. That's a hard one, man, because you got one spell skull, mobility skull, and mostly defense skull. Besides Ice Block once in a blue moon, majority of your defenses come from arcane spells. Getting interrupted on arcane hurts a lot. Getting purged in your defensives also hurts a lot. Getting purged in your offensives hurts extremely badly. So stuff like that is just like, it's just tough. It is tough to play into. We need one more, boys, for team. With Team Glush. You got Jesus, you got Adam, but they need one more boy. You guys want to look and find them over in the Reigns of Legacy section. For 5V5 1v1 Duels, Alliance and Horde, welcome. Because cross faction is enabled. True, dude, true. This is our boy Christina. I remember Christina, dude. I told this story more than once, but I remember Christina joined these duels for the first time. I remember they were like, this is Christina before. They would go in, they would have some fun, maybe get 1 or 2 people down, but I'm like, that'd be cool, chill, yeah. Everybody liked fighting Christina because there was a chance they might win, and a chance might lose, but it was like fairly even game. Now this is Christina. Same friendly face, but damn, dude, that Feral is spooky. It's like, oh my god, that thing is gonna hurt. That thing is gonna hurt, boys. Hell yeah. Oh, you got a ferret? Oh, that's cool, fish. That's cool. I had what is it? One of my teachers back in like high school had a ferret in class. Dude, those things smell, but they are cute. If you could deal with the smell. Pretty cute. Because I haven't played in a long time. You're fine, man. I'm before now. Because I haven't played in a long time. You're doing really good, though, man. Don't undersell yourself. Don't sell it so short. You're doing fantastic. Anybody in chat could see it. Like, this feral druid is just tearing through these boys. Even did since you were dirty, man. Puppy better than Worgen? Dude, that doggo is a good doggo. That's true. That's true. I like the song. It's a good song during the duel mix, but damn. You know how come out disappointing? I saw some people talking about it. I wonder if they'll adjust it. I wonder if they'll change it. I think they were trying to like modernize it or make it new. Like if you ever play Heroes of the Storm, I think the model looks pretty similar to Heroes of the Storm in my opinion. But you know, maybe they'll adjust it. They've changed a lot of things so far based on player feedback. So that could be one of those things they'll adjust. Do you think that you give the Hogger model a different model or just go back to the original? You got a group? Pretend to be a Russian, but don't understand them help. just say Suka once in a while. And they'll be like, alright, this guy is either drunk or is either onto something. I like it. Honestly, you'll blend in. You will blend in. Bro, I was about to get back into it right now. Yo, I think Onyx in Season 4, it's looking pretty fun. If you've got some friends playing Season 4, I think it's definitely going to be a joyous time. Definitely you should get in a little bit before the pre-patch for Dragonflight. Definitely should get in before so Season 4 starts first week of August. If you want to maybe come back for that Season 4 stuff, which is looking pretty fun, I maybe will do that. Or if you just checked out for Shadowlands, Dragonflight is right around the corner by the end of this year. The alpha is up right now. Check out the alpha footage. Check out the stream that I had for alpha. I'll be putting out videos on all the alpha stuff over the next few days. I'll be taking a look at classes, builds, dragon riding, content, professions updates, all that stuff. I'll be taking a look at them all in great detail. Oh, wait for Dragonflight. Yeah, the chat said Dragonflight. I think Season 4 is looking exciting for me, but totally understand if you just checked out. I don't blame nobody, man. I don't blame nobody. I don't blame nobody but you. Did I save? Oh, no. I think I did, but I'm just going to save in case. It's only like 3 seconds. Alrighty, chat. Let me get the better music, though. Yeah, hopefully that's a better song. So Twitch. We got my boy Athman making a return over for the Team 1. I love that Dracthyr look. It's so good. Man, you may not like some of the stuff in Shadowlands. I don't get you. Don't get me wrong. A lot of the systems were just too much. But man, the mods look really good, man. They have some really good, flavorful mods for a lot of the classes. I think the only one I didn't really like is the class before Night Fate. Gonna be Christina get a lockdown to kid shot in the hammer of justice as Atherman is looking to turn right through him. Gonna be a bash with a quick roar as Atherman tries to see if he can catch up to Christina. Hand of freedom, keeping him away from the roots. And Christina looking to tuck tail and run as Atherman and chase it after them in their Vector Crusader glory. Trying to see if he can maybe drop down to concentration. Doesn't quite get the feral out. Christina charging out. Ather doesn't quite get a proper stun in there, but is looking to get the full set of bleeds onto the Paladin. And Atherman trying to see if he can maybe outlast the damage of Christina. Did burn wings earlier, so a lot of his bursts is kind of out of the window. Not going to be able to really interrupt that cyclone. It's just going to let it happen. Does get a heal before it connects. It's going to deny the feral the re-stealth, however. I want to introduce the rest of the Team 1 and Team 2. It looks like we're missing one in Team 2, but it's okay. Maybe they're still loading in, potentially. Atherman trying to get himself up and running. I'm just like anticipating bursts out of Christina as a lockdown. Atherman right now in the main, potentially big damage. Gonna be a shield defense as Atherman trying to save off the big bites from the feral. Able to deny it, does not get the shield to proc next to Christina. It looks like the feral is gonna go potentially for a full-blown reset. Atherman trying to deny the feral the immunities, the blessing of protection, the bubble, which is what it's called, divine protection. Is that what it's called? Big damage out of Matthew while Christina is silenced into a full stun. Potentially this is where Feral pops a cooldown. Going to be emergency healing as the Barkskin is up and running. Atherman looking for a bit of a self-healing. Not staying completely aggressively. Seeing Christina recover a lot of the bursts. Decided, you know what? I'm just going to get myself back up and running. That blind, however, was highly effective. And Christina just flash captain in his face. Nothing Atherman can do. All he can do is maybe wait to break through the flash cap. This allows Christina an opportunity to stay in cat form and get super aggressive, get those bleeds, get those bites, build up those combo points, and really get a proper stun setup onto Ather. Massive bite takes a huge chunk out of that Paladin. With a maim locking him down for a second. Gonna be a bubble forced out by the Paladin. Does some wings coming back up very soon. Christina avoiding him with a quick leap. That's gonna be Ather looking for a bit of recovery. On Team Ather, we got ourselves Tishka as a Shadow Prince. We got Who Killed WoW as a Warlock. We got Glusha. We got ourselves Yanho. I don't know how to say his name properly. That's the best I can do, man. I just don't even know when you put all those letters together, the Russian letters. What kind of sound do they even make? Stun as the man comes out, both of them stun each other. Barkskin for Christina. Maybe a Barkskin a little too early, but that's a nice stun as the crisscross comes out after denying a lot of the burst out of the feral. And the feral Christina, they're still waiting for a big old berserk. Atherman at this point has to say Blessing Protection Berserk. Has to. Or unless it's like really dipping into low health. Can't Christina whittle down Atherman without having to use their cooldowns? They may be able to. No rebuke out of Ather, denying that cycle for now. Does go for rebuke, and there's nothing you can do about it. Christina get himself a bit of recovery. That cycle was perfect though for the feral. Quick hand of hindrance, not letting the cat go anywhere. Blind, potentially could be burst out of Ather. Does get a trick out of Christina, and Christina popping a wall trying to see if he can use survivability here in order to stay away from Ather. He finally can't catch up. Maybe get a hodge onto Christina while the burst is rolling in. Potentially this could be the big go. Atherman is really struggling right now, health-wise. He's bleeding out profusely. He may have to go for as much life healing as possible, using the canvas type to build at least some holy power, and is going to be able to get himself a couple of word of glories to take him out of a critical condition with the wings rolling in. Giving him a little bit more crit, a little bit more healing overall. Christina, again, has not used the Berserk whatsoever. That Berserk could be very deadly if they want to do it. Atherman is almost out of immunities. Going to be an interrupt onto that flash, onto the regrowth, and a quickie flash cut comes out by the feral druid. Build number of combo points. Next main could be really deadly. If they got some bursts right here with the feral frenzy coming up soon, could be extremely bad for Atherman. And Christina getting hit with a slow, trying to see if he can catch up to Ather, continue the bite spree. And Atherman again just denying the blessing protection for the feral as best as he can. Shield event is coming back up very soon. Maybe could use a chill event to get super aggressive with the feral. No more trick available for the feral. So if Atherman get the blind stun combo, they could potentially make something happen. Stun into Christina, trying to get some damage in. Does have a blind to follow right after? Possibly. Atherman looks like no, he does not. Gonna be big burst. So Atherman he's gonna blessing protection that full bleeds. Christina decided, you know what? I just want to go in and try to make a play happen. Quick cycling immediately on that blessing protection though. Denying Atherman any kind of healing, but it doesn't last long. Quick stun, Atherman does have a human ritual, breaks out of it. Shield of Vengeance is available, could potentially utilize that as part of his burst. Does he have a blind for Christina? Big bites coming through back to back. Atherman is just hoping that Shield of Vengeance may be used in order to get some backsplash damage towards Christina. That's about all he can hope for. Interrupted Unholy. Not like he's got a bubble ready for him or anything. Atherman, if he's got any kind of CC right now, would be the time to do it. Try to see if he can use the holy power just to stay above the damage. Versatility buff inside of him is giving him a little bit more survivability. Able to recover quite a bit of health. Looks like potentially stabilized. Christina with a bar skin, using it very aggressively. Has a trinket in case things go bad. Atherman got wings back up and running, so potentially could use wings, a blind, and a stun. Pop or Hodge in order to make a play here. Stun to Christina. Immediate trinket by the Feral Druid. Can Atherman catch back up and get a blind to Christina? They're in barrier form, so I don't know if you really want to go for damage, but looks like they're going to do it anyway. Blind, trying to use as much holy power, which will not break that blind. And Christina with a bash, denying the burst out of Atha. He got bubble back up, so potentially could use that bubble to reverse damage. He gotta get Christina low though. He needs to maximize the wings right now. Cannot catch up to the Feral unless he just randomly gets him out. Tried that with a Wake of Ashes. 6 minutes into the duel, dampening rolling in a little by little. 8% is gonna start becoming impactful very, very shortly. That's gonna be full burst out of Christina. Maim onto Atha. Does he bubble it? If he bubbles, he needs to go full recovery. He needs to recover fully. He needs to heal back up. He's trying to stay aggressive, but I think he just needs to stay in there, plant his feet, get a recovery, interrupting a flush cap. Definitely going to deny the flush cap from Christina. Should be able to break their shield fairly quickly. Shield is back up for the Paladin, who potentially utilize it. Maybe Human Racial will be available as well. Definitely needs himself with a proper full CC combo with the blind, with the stun if he goes to get Christina down. While the trinket is not up for at least 56 seconds. I don't know if he'll have all the CC back up by then. Before that, he may have something to work with. If he does stun, potentially could make a play. Carrying Hammer does get the proxy need. Let's see what the blind to follow. I don't think he does. Shield of Vengeance up for Atherman. That's going to be a bite on Christina. Does get himself Hand of Freedom. The Shield of Vengeance is going to pop next to Christina. Trying to go for offensive region. Just recover as much health as possible. Trying to see if he can leap away to break away from Atherman. Does not have any roots or slows or anything to work with. Atherman is just on him the whole time. Shield of Vengeance is not going to pop next to him. That is extremely unfortunate. Quick bash onto the Paladin with a Cyclone to follow as Christina is trying to find the recovery. 15% health healing is denied as we are getting into that 7-minute 30-second mark into the duel. Atherman trying to keep the Feral off his back as much as possible. Wings coming back up very, very soon. Full cooldowns available for Christina very, very soon. Atherman might have to use wings aggressively in order to self-heal. Full Berserk is up. Big bites is coming through. Atherman is going to have to pop wings and just start to heal himself as much as possible. Use a Word of Glory just to get himself back up and running. Blinded to Christina trying to get himself a Wake of Ashes for resources, but he couldn't quite do it. And Yano trying to see if he maybe will take down Christina. Immediate trinket, a bar escape for Christina with a wall to follow as this full burst out of Yano, just rotating all of it. Christina trying to deny as much damage as they can. And looks like for Yano, majority of the burst is mostly gone. Christina may have been able to stabilize it. Getting interrupted on the hibernate. I don't think they have a flesh cap that it's the bash on Yano, denying that. There's going to be a restart for second Cyclone. Oh, he actually gets a code before Christina gets any of their CC up and running. Maybe Yano gives himself a restart. Does not get one. Hibernate, get interrupted yet again. Does Christina have a flesh cap? They do. They do. I think that's what they're trying to do the whole time, is get himself a flesh cap. Trying to get a hibernate off of the Feral is going to be Cyclone instead. Christina stabilize. If they can potentially reverse some damage back onto Yanho. No trinket available for this Feral. They're not playing a normal trinket. They're playing the Resolve trinket that gives him immunity to 2 crowd control abilities to try to deny any kind of CC burst suppression. Yanho gets some bleeds rolling into Christina. Immediate bar skip by this Feral. Yanho not in a great spot, has himself renewal, may want to use it early. 25% dampen is going to make that heal less valuable over time. The heal is only a fourth less effective. Big burst of Christina, reverses damage back on Yana with a Cyclone to follow just to give himself a bit of a breather. Trying to go for regrowth, not really giving him that much healing. Is going to get himself emergency healing as he's still low on health, unable to fully recover. Get him for a bash versus that Cyclone. Potentially could go for an interrupt if he wants to. Yano does have flesh cap if they need to. I think Christina's just trying to deny him that flesh cap as best as they can. Because if Yano gets interrupted on nature, he can just get a flesh craft. Bash, Yano is gonna go for CC right now. He's bleeding out, wall is off, but may not be enough. Oh, when you're that low in health, the blades will eventually get you over the edge. Wait, did we lose somebody? We lost Tishka. We lost the Shadow Priest. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. But I guess it's more of a 4v4 now. We lost the Shadow Priest. Where is he? Got the boy in here. Apparently they're gone. Maybe they AFK'd? Unfortunate. Or maybe they're just standing still for too long and they'll just AFK them out of the game. Which, I feel like in the war games, it does it quite quickly. Unless you're like constantly moving a little bit, adjusting, shuffling, it will mark you as like AFK. Which is super unfortunate, boys. Though Christina is still continuing the onslaught. Immediate roar onto Glush as they go for smoke bomb. Shadow step, denying the rogue the immediate kidney shot. Kidney shot still goes through. Christina with a trick in. That's going to be full burst. Trying to see if he can just reverse it on Glush. All the blades are up in the world. The Glush trying to see if he can maximize damage. Blind on Christina. The dots are still rolling to the rogue. It looks like he's just going to go for the sipping cup potential to remove him. That's exactly what he's going to go for. Stricken out of Christina has been used, isn't capped for him, so for Glush, this could be an opportunity to maybe take him down. Has Shadow Blades pre-rolling already, but they're going to be off unless he gets a proc of them. Resonant Chicken does not get the shadow. Oh, there goes that shadow proc. Oh my god, Christina is barely alive. He's still hanging in somehow. What was that? Oh my god, he was actually alive for so long on the burst. And the heal rolling and everything. Just fighting against the rogue's damage, but it wasn't enough. And Bull Squid is going to be up next, trying to see if he can take down this rogue. Can he potentially do it? 12 minutes, 30 seconds into the duel, 40% dampening rolling up on us, boys. And Bull Squid trying to see if he may be able to make something happen here, potentially. As Glush just kind of hovering, waiting for the rogue. He knows that it's an Owl Rogue. Owl Rogue picking up the eye, so he's going to be able to see where Glush is at immediately. Shadow Step, that's a distance. He covered a distance. That's a 30-yard range. What was that? My goodness. This man must be playing the conduit that gives you a little bit longer range on your dances. Bull Squid taking a load of burst out of Glush, but he has evasion rolling into a clunker shot as well. It's going to get a cheap shot onto Glush. Does he go for a blind potentially? Does he have a stun to follow? He's going to go for a gouge. I think maybe blind. He's just staying in. He's trying to stay in. Trying to put the shot Glush. Blind to follow. Glush has a trinket. Glush does not have a blind of his own though. Bull Squid better be very, very careful. He's just going to go for a shadow strike. He's not even going to go for a full sap. Get a shot reversal of Glush. Just taking the guy out. Just executing him out of the game. Well, Nate's going to be up next as a Demon Algebra. Oh no, Lights Out apparently. Both Nate's and Lights Out wanted to go at him. It's going to be a good road by Lights Out. Trying to go for a full setup versus Glush. He was pre-cloak in his burst. Was that a Sepsis already? Lights Out did not use Vendetta. There goes Sepsis Vendetta. Nothing he can do. Oh my god. Lights Out played it super, super careful. The rogue Glush pre-cloaked it so early, but Lights Out was like, you know what, last time he cloaked. I got to be careful. I got to wait for the cloak. I got to wait for it. Hookilbo is gonna be up next. Hookilbo, I like your name because it's literally a cardinal sin. Unless you need the Skippy, Hookilbo. I feel like you should now make a character called like Enjoyer. I feel like that's gonna be as funny while season 3 is up, but in the next expansion it's gonna be like, who the hell is I'd be like, let me tell you, Sonny, about the days, man, about the olden days, about the time before you. Nays, wait, Hookilbo is an Affliction Warlock. He's just got full dots of the Lights Out. He's trying to go for advantage. The Darkglitch should be able to get some zaps. Looks like Darkglitch just hit him through a wall. Lights Out can still be in a bit of trouble. It's going to be resonated down onto Hookilbo, walking away from it. Lights Out still dotted up. He's still rotted up. He could Cloaker Shadows. He may want to. No hell whatsoever. Cloaker Shadows the last second. If WoW can maybe catch back up to him, going to be advantaged by the rogue. Potentially Shadow Strike? A Shadow Strike. Shadow Crash? No. Lights Out is way out there. If you pick up the eyes fast enough, you could get him dotted up. Does WoW play the Drain build? That's my question. Because if he plays the Drain, he could still have a go versus Rogue. Sap immediately picks up the eyes, but it's going to be WoW. I think the dots still on him. So Lions got some dots on him. Does he just die? Wait, he might just die. WoW just making sure it's fully dotted up. Get a shot. It's going to be locked down. Sepsis. Ooh, wait a second. Wait, whoa, still in trouble. Dark bag, but it's still melting right now. Wait a second. No. Is this he potted too? Mortical the seed. Lights Out is still out. Oh my god, this rogue lived. I can't believe this rogue lived. He's seed potted. Hookilbo couldn't kill the seed pot fast enough. Woe is still melting. The rogue barely lived it. He comes out and shadow strikes the guy. Are you kidding me? This dude is insane. This troll rogue is actually insane. Not only did he get Glush, but then he fought through that shadow strike at the end. He's insane. That's crazy. My goodness. Dude, he lives up to the name Lights Out. My god. I did not expect for that duel to end that way, but damn, dude. That's so good. That's actually so good. My goodness. Let me know, boys, when you're ready again. A true Dark Spear, dude. True Dark Spear, indeed. Vol'jin will be proud, man. Vol'jin will be like, that's my boy. That's my boy. My goodness. Opening for the video, dude. Yeah. That's so great. Had no damage ready for that seed, man. Yeah, it's huge. It's unfortunate. It's very, very unfortunate. Yeah. It's very unfortunate. It's okay though. The expected lights out, man. The unexpected, dude. The unexpected. Damn. Yeah, Jake, it's a tough one. That happened more than once, especially if actually have a bit of a ramp up too. Like the only way you can do it, I think the only way tags have been able to kill them is if he already has like stacks of agony rolling and he gets for like a big drain really quickly. That's a tough one. I don't know if Affliction Vortex can kill that fast enough. Plus you have like you in full burst and CC'd and then you're taking damage and you gotta find survivability too. So it's really, really tough. Highlight of the next one, great ending. Dude, I have to. With an ending like that, I do. Hell yeah. Let me know if you guys are ready for another 5V5 1v1. If you guys got groups rolling in or needs more. It looks like we need one more for my boy Christina. We'll be good to go, boys. Christina lights out. We're full of surprises as there for moments the turn the tables around. True. Christina, dude, he's behind on gear, but this man is absolutely sad. Imagine this guy with full gear. Like, this is how well this guy's doing when he's behind on gear. Imagine him doing this well with full set. My goodness. That's gonna be incredible. Actually incredible. That's definitely gonna be a win, man. Easily. Afterwards, Chris on dampening on this to judgments. Yeah, it's tough, man. It was definitely a dampening game at the very beginning. I was really hoping that we'll have a Shadowpace that'll get a chance to play Apteshka. I was really excited about Shadowpace gameplay. By the way, if you're a Shadowpace and you want to run Void Shift, you're more than welcome to. Void Shift is allowed now. We noticed that Shadowpace are not performing well in the 5v5 1v1 duels, so as an adjustment to the rule, Shadowpace are allowed to run Void Shift. If you want to utilize it in order to live a little bit longer, you're welcome. We got two groups, boys. My man Gloosh looking for 2 Alliance of Horde. Welcome to join in. My boy Alex looking for 1 Alliance of Horde. You're welcome to join in. Check him out in the Raids Legacy section. Cross faction is enabled. That's where we list him in the Raids Legacy, so you can join his Alliance or Horde. Today's is EU duels. You guys are more than welcome to. I don't know what to think about considering the other day, but it's gonna happen. Yeah. Alex, looks like you got a +1. We need 2 for my boy Gloosh, and we'll be good to go. Ready? All right, my guy. We'll get you up and running as soon as Gloosh gets his boys up and running in there. As soon as they get him up and running. But yeah, that's a close one. Any dampening's gonna happen. It had to be one of those dampening games. That's a tough one, man. Because as I was playing that blind, which is pretty good. I think blind has to be the play. But playing around the blind, the 2-minute cooldown is tough because of trinket. And lining up like a blind and a stun. I think you have to basically force a trinket with a stun and then go back in with a proper blind after. I think that's the only way you essentially can win that. I don't think you win any other way. But it's a tough duel, man. It's a very tough one. It's not easy. By no means is that one easy. But it's a really, really fun duel either way. A very fun duel. And I thought both of the boys played excellently. As best as they could, man. They're definitely top of their class when it comes to 5v5 1v1s. Also, I've had this thumbnail that I've been working on this whole time, but I couldn't get it up and running fast enough. To live a little bit longer, the best reason for SB in the group. I know, right? But Shadowpace can do well. Like yesterday, or not yesterday, last week we actually had Milktree pop off on a Paladin. Paladin just had a Judgment build, so he's dispelling himself constantly. But if it wasn't a dispel, like I think you could live. But right now, Shadowpace are in a situation where they do need a little bit more help in terms of survivability. So normally we're like, you know what, they have plenty of survivability, please don't use Void Shift. But right now they're in a situation where it's like, yes, do use Void Shift. You may need it. You may need that survivability. Привет, здорово, блин, здорово, Кидал Мадрук. My god, that was so good. That was so good. I can't wait to do this over on the Dragonflight, boys. I said it earlier in the beginning of the stream, but I cannot wait, man. This is gonna be so fun. Imagine all 5 evokers, or all the classes with all the talents that they got going on. Rogues are gonna be nuts. I think it's gonna be a lot of outlaw rogues absolutely just popping off. But the fact that all rogues get gouged and all rogues get all the access to all these abilities is gonna be great too. It's gonna be so fun. Mage Promise gear? Wait, there's a Mage Promise set now? No way. Oh Oh my god, yo, that looks sick. Chat, look at that thing. Mage Primalist set, boys. And there's gonna be multiple different colors. Look at that face mask. Look at the cowl. Look at the shoulders, dude. The crystals. Everybody got Primalist sets. I looked at the Rogue one earlier. It looked really good. This looks really cool. I love that face mask. I love it. I wonder how intense these effects are gonna be on the face. Because this looks like, you know, there's just a bunch of like, just a light bulb in your mouth. But if it's a little bit less intense in game, so you can actually see the silhouette, see the mask. My god, it looks awesome. Respect for content, the best ones up. How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Boys, we got groups. Let's go. Let's get up and running. What arena do we want to do? Random. We'll do random. We'll see where it takes us. A random arena. See where it takes us. Blades Edge arena. That's a fantastic arena, man. Fantastic. Yeah, much better than the Zerath Mortis set. Much better than the Zerath Mortis set. Don't get me wrong, Zerath Mortis sets were good, but Mages definitely did luck out on a bad one. Mages definitely did get a bad one. It's not the worst, but definitely was not as impressive as some of the other classes. As a Rogue, had a fantastic set. Demon Hunter had an awesome set. Warrior had a great set. Pally had a great set. Death Knight had an intense set. My goodness. Hunters had like a decent set. Some liked it, some didn't. But damn, that Dragonflight set they got going on too. Hunter Dragonflight set looked really, really good. My goodness, boys. Jesus Christ. Alrighty, boys. Let's get another up and running, yeah? Another 5v5 duel for the road. Did I save one? Please tell me I saved it. I'm just gonna go with another one. I'm just gonna go like this. Twitch. Oh, what the hell? Okay. Twitch. I don't know why I took the camera way out into like space. Who needs the Hubble telescope? You got Dal and the cam, dude. I was literally in outer space. You're telling me you paid millions and billions of dollars for a telescope? For NASA? To look at some stars? Bro, I could do that in WoW. Let me just zoom out of this arena. My goodness, Glitch is gonna be first up for some lights out, a bit of a rematch between the two. As Glitch is trying to see if he may be able to get himself a good opener versus Lights Out. Last time Lights Out absolutely did truck down Glitch. Glitch was a little bit behind on cooldowns, actually quite a bit. He was behind on cooldowns by quite a bit. He's gonna be getting back in here. Lights Out, seeing Glitch go for a bit of a Phantom Knives, doesn't quite jump on him, but he's right next to him. He knows he's nearby. Can smell him. What would a night owl smell like? Burnt wood? I guess, like, you know, got fires, they got fires, they got whatever word technically. Blind immediately Lights Out with a trick, and I think it's gonna give Gloosh a juicy opportunity. Lights Out may help play his hand a little early. Does he get a sap at a Gloosh? Looks like he does, but not having the trinket for a Subtlety Roki, just locking down the blind with full sap. It's going to be deadly. Lights Out, trying to go for a full burst. Is he going to go for that sepsis and everything? Looks like he's going to delay it by a little bit. Does go for a full bit of Vendetta burst. Does he survive Gloosh's go here? That blind sap, Gloosh himself a full burst. This is where Lights Out with a cheat death may be able to survive it. Can maybe get some dots on a Gloosh. Gloosh has a trinket, cloak, evasion, everything. So it's really going to be down. Can Gloosh drop down Lights on his go? There's nothing you can do. He has to leave these stuns. Is he going to be able to? No resident. It's just eviscerates. Back-to-back eviscerates. Cheat death and eviscerates. Oh, is it going to be enough? The Lights on just gives him a heal in the last second. Let's go for a full Vendetta. It's going to be Gloosh, unable to really get out of it. It's going to be Cloak of Shadows immediately with an evasion. Lights Out trying to see if he can walk away. It's going to be Nightmare trying to see if he can back out. Smoke Bomb for a second. It's going to be Seed Pod, and Gloosh is not going to be deterred. This Seed Pod is going to be he's just waiting for it. We're just waiting for it for a second. Maybe we're just waiting for some cooldowns to come back around or something. But we're just waiting for a moment, taking him down. Man, the Rogue actually survived it. He had cheat death and got himself a heal immediately as soon as he could. Glitch not committing a resonator was probably the play though, because now he has a resonator for this deadly feral. Picking up the eye, bashing immediately with Glitch, explode all the dots on the boy. Glitch maybe has a sipping cup, get a shot into Cena, trying to see if he can maybe turn around on him. Resonator dropping right next to his head. Is it going to be enough? The cheap shot around feral cannot escape the burst into a cheap shot right again. It's going to be Glitch just continuing the onslaught. Does he use a sipping cup? Looks like he may have. He's recovered quite a bit of health. Looking for the juke versus the feral. Does get the juke, and Christina cannot juke him back. He can't leap up and chase after the Rogue just yet. And Glitch is trying to see if he can get himself a proper reset. Does get himself a reset, but other dots still rolling at him. Does have a few of those. Christina getting a full flash got while Ember from recovering the shield entirely. And Glush is looking to get himself another go versus Christina. But the Pharaoh's getting practice picking up the eyes early. On team 1, we got ourselves the boy, Aptechka, the Shadow Priest, Atherman over for that team. We got Slazer, who never really got to play last time. And we got Yanho, we got Naze over for the team 2. We got us Talrak, the Paladin. We got Christina getting locked up with a Kinder shot. And Bull Squid in the back. But since Christina and Glush are already fighting one another, I just kind of want to see what happens here, because that's going to be a Pharaoh locking him down with a quick babe. Glush trying to get himself for a bit of a sipping cup, trying to turn around some of the Kyrian bursts. Barset out of Christina, trying to see if they can deny some of that damage. Glush eating a pretty big bite, and they keep swapping to the wrong person every single time. Glush does dab in his stealth. Is that a sipping cup to get him free of those dots? Looks like the dots are still running him down. Christina does swipe the Glush out in the open. Quick roar to disorient, discombobulate the rogue for a second. Glush does have evasion. I keep swapping the wrong person. I'm so sorry. I'm making this duels more intense than it needs to be, really. Get a shot at Christina. He has a trick in case they want to use a Glush with a smoke bomb, trying to give himself as much of a line of sight to escape. The Pharaoh does get himself proper restyle blind immediately. Pharaoh does trick it. Does Glush have enough combo points for a Kid shot? Trying to go for a shot as the maim, and so trick it immediately. Has evasion for this burst. Does himself the Kyrian setup. Christina and Bear from wall is up. Glush knows he doesn't want to Kid shot him just yet. Just trying to sink as much damage as he can. Christina with a Kid shot. Glush using that kidney in order to find himself a quick escape and a breakaway. First aid as soon as the dots are off him, and does get himself a re-stealth. So he should have a clean go. If eyes are back up, Christina trying to get aggressive with these eyes, gonna pick him up. I think maybe wants to go for a bit of a fleshcraft. Do they have a fleshcraft backup? Because he could have fleshcraft in, like in Glush's face. I think he knows where the rogue is at more or less. He has an idea, but he knows he's gonna get sapped up. Every single time he knows he's gonna get sapped up. Every single time. But he's gonna have to wait it out. Dampening finally rolling in as these two competitors fighting each other tooth and nail. You have a hybrid class that has a lot of survivability, as Pharaohs are. You know, it's a hybrid class. It makes all the sense in the world. But Glush, he has a lot of survivability too, and he's not a hybrid class. That just says everything about the rogue survivability. I wonder how many of those tools are gonna make it into the release build of Dragonflight, because we're in the early alpha. A lot of things can change between now and then. But I wonder what's going to make it into the release. Eyes picked up by the Feral Druid. Flesh got coalescing around him. Should be pretty safe. Glush hiding at the bottom of the ramp. Just rage pounds at Christina, hitting him with a sap. But it's mostly thought about avoiding him behind the pillar. It looks like that's exactly what he still wants to do. Shadow Strike, open for procs. Big burst out of the Pharaoh. This is going to take all this dots. Does he have the Kyrian to pick up in order to remove the dots? Looks like it's still running down. Got himself full Resident versus Christina. No check on available for Pharaoh. Trying to see if he can find the Blaze. Trying to see if he can find the damage sheep shot yet again. Big bite out of the Pharaoh Druid. Both of them are super low, but the Rogue does get him down. My goodness. I was so close. Both of them just went in at one another. Full dots on the fellow. Rogue turning around, trying to see if he can catch up. It's a race against time, and both of them are just trying to nuke each other down. Talrak is going to be up next. A big old Tauren boy. Trying to see if he may be able to find the Rogue. No more eyes available for either one on the enemy team. So Glush got himself a proper re-stealth. My goodness. Yeah, look at this. What happened? What's going on? Wait, what? Are we supposed to shot a bunch of them? MM's gonna be cracked? Wait a second, huh? Wait, you can explosive shot multiple targets as MM? Wait, it's crazy. Into a trinket by Talrak as he gets locked down by the Rogue. Glush going in for the Shadow Strike. Talrak immediately with Shield of Vengeance, but the blind is gonna let him kind of slowly ascend from the bridge with those wings just kind of fluttering down little by little. Does not have a trick anymore, so Glush has full control of the Paladin. He's most likely going to be able to get a bubble out of him or Blessing Protection potentially as well. Going in for a bit of a sap. And he may be able to get some massive damage from it. Get a shot onto Talrak, trying to see if he can maximize the damage. Glush absolutely blasted out Talrak. That's going to be Talrak with a bubble. Trying to see if he can just beat up on the Glush. Glush has defensives in case he needs to roll him. But he's got himself a pretty big defensive out of Talrak. Could potentially give him a go. Talrak continued to build up damage, missing one of the attacks over the Glush. I think their initial Tempest Verdict. But Talrak just goes down. He just takes eviscerate after eviscerate with the Rogue continuing to stab him in the vitals. He's taking big hits out of the Paladin, but he's continued to get hits back in. And the Paladin's just focusing on Glush's health, not looking out for his own. Naze hanging out next to Glush. Setting in the pet immediately, denying the Rogue a proper reset. And the pet going in for a quick stun versus Glitch with a bit of a Blaze Storm to follow, or a Fell Storm to follow. Second stun to Glitch with a Tyrant coming out, but it's going to be quick interrupt. Actually get a shot on Nace. Does get interrupted on Tyrant. This is where Glitch is trying to see if he can maximize damage with Nace. Nace needs himself a little bit more survivability while the Tyrant is up. Glitch knows he's going to take a lot of damage here. Soul Rod to follow. Does need to get himself advantage to escape the Tyrant, and it's going to be vanishing out with the dot Soul Rod rotting him down. If maybe potential Nace could find the Rogue in between the Soul Rods, maybe he can get the pets back on him, but the Rogue escapes the whole demonic army completely. It looks like the Rogue is trying to see if he can maybe go for a proper clean 1v5. He's still singing back then, talking to his team. We have no idea what was said. He said rough. That's all I saw. Sap into the pet. Kid and Shadow Naze. They're going in for that Kyrian Burst with Shadow Blades to follow. Naze is under a lot of pressure. And oh my god, the Rogue just turns him over. Puts him in for a quick nap. Poor guy. Unfortunate. Lock put up portal, pre-portal. Oh, did he? Oh, I think set up a portal ahead of time. I think it's fine. Is it not? I think it's okay. Bull Squid is going to be up next. 9 minutes into the duel, 26% dampener. Glitch trying to see if he can wait out for the Rogue. Potentially the Rogue can pick up the eyes. It's switching out to the Necrolord Owl. That should give him quite a lot more survivability overall. But with dampening slowly closing in at 27%, that shield is going to lose a little bit of the value. Rogue is kind of trying to see if he can camp out the eyes in case Glitch is going to be anywhere near it. Looks like Glitch is not going for the eyes himself. He's just waiting for some cooldown to come back up. You got a Cloak of Shadows coming back up. He got Shadow Blades, Vanish. So he's actually got cities he's waiting for. This is what Bull Squid, I think, would want to get the eyes, but he also does not want to get opened up by Glitch. So he's going to pick up the eyes, take the initial step. Glitch does have line of sight, should potentially be able to get a sap in here. Pistol shot does get the Rogue into combat. That's going to be the Resonator. Bull Squid does go for immediate shrink and try to 9 to burst out of Glitch with the disarm to follow. Has a pistol shot to slow down the Rogue. Smoke bomb is up. Bull Squid is just going to see if he can waddle towards Glitch. Blind is going to stop him in place. That's super unfortunate. If you don't trinket the Resonator, you're dead. If you trinket Resonator, it's going to be blind and you're still dead. I don't know what else you can really do about it. Glitch goes for a quick sappy. Potentially Glitch makes a mistake here. Bull Squid maybe could survive it. Get a shot. Glitch trying to see if he can maximize damage. Big of a switch coming through back to back. It's going to be yet another shot check. Cheap shot to follow into a cheat death. Bull Squid does have cheat death to potentially give him a little bit of recovery. Glitch with an invasion immediately. Bull Squid trying to see if he can maybe dislocate away from Glitch. Goes in for a blind. It's going to be tricked by Glitch. Trying to see if he can interrupt the Fleshcraft. I don't think he denied the Fleshcraft interrupt. Bull Squid just trying to see if he can get himself away from Glitch ASAP. Grapple Hook trying to stay away from him. Shadow Step is letting him be on top of him. Going to be spikes. Cheap shot to Bull Squid. Unless you got any kind of survivability, I think it's over. Unless potentially just, oh my goodness. There's not much you can do. Sub Rogues, man. There's nothing you can do. And that's actually Glitch with the 1v4. There's nothing you can do. My goodness. Hardy boys. Let's get ourselves another duel up and running, boys. Wait, so some number of targets hit by a trick shot, ricochet also have explosive shot applied to them. MM is gonna crack. Is that a new update or something? Hold on. Future plans for Haunted Trees. Oh, really? It's a blue post. Class trees, improvement pet, additional 2 points. Also has a chance per man to dispel magic effects on your pet. Scare base no longer on the path connects the nodes below. There's potential placeholder agility node where Scare Beast was. Chimera has been removed from class tree. Master maximum can be changed to also work with melee critical hits. Direct back needs to be reworked. Double tap being moved near middle of the tree. Kill shot now works with trick shots. Targets of trick shots on ricochet. Oh my god, this is gonna be really good. Yeah, you're right. Some number of targets tricked by trick shots, ricochet, almost explosive shot applied to them. Oh my goodness. Legacy Winona has been moved. Cuts out down 3 points to 5. Chimera shot added near the top of the tree. Once replaced arcane shot. Quick shot removed. Okay. What the hell was quick shot? Survival, a bunch of 3-point talents adjusted to fewer points. Defensive problem when offensive strikes need to be resolved. It could be a talent without either wildfire bomb, butcher, or carve. Cool. Serpent's additional low in the class tree. It's a bit higher. It's also creates where they have design utility options. So a mandatory throughput choice. Want to put in most of the actual stuff. Pass the second gate, so you have to add points in order to get utility feel important while playing. Moving it up higher means you would likely be getting less utility options. Fair enough. That's a fair point. Dude, that's actually really good changes. Dude, they got some excellent class changes up and running over the next few builds. I'm actually really excited about the changes for Unholy and Hunter now. These are looking really good. I gotta peep Euro. I gotta see what he thinks about it, as well as some of the other guildies. There's not a lot of 100 players in my guild anymore, but I gotta see what Euro says about those changes. But it's say two bad guys ain't gonna play? What? How do you read the name, Tabe? What do you mean? How do you read this name? Tabe. Probably do Tabe. Table. Tabe. Tebby. Debbie. I can't really gear as many as go. Can't end them already. Also, good, my guy. Do we have groups? Are you guys still putting groups together, or are we done skip for the night? Let me check. We got groups, boys. Is Sashi done? Is Glitch done? Are we still doing more? Let me know, boys. I don't remember which of these I saved, which one they didn't save, man. So I'm just gonna have to double up some of these. 190. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, I got top already. Alrighty, boys. We'll get another one running. Yeah. He tried to type Glitch. Did he? Okay. Some merchant letters look like ABCs. There will be different letters that are pretty similar. Wait. Huh? Wait, what do you mean? Yes. Well, you type up Glitch, but it's Tabe. How to write the name in ABCs? Gloosh. Think of like sploosh, right? The word sploosh. But add the G in the start. Gloosh. That's probably the best way to do it is sploosh. Think of the word sploosh and then just add a G at the very beginning instead of the sp. That's how we'll do it. It makes sense in my head. By the way, boys, thank you so much for joining. By the way, in these duels, super fun hanging out with all of you. Hopefully I got all these saved. Hopefully we got all of them, man. Yo, Briar, thanks for learning more about Hunter update. That's looking very exciting, man. I am hoping to see Marksman getting enhanced. A lot of players in the community here, too, in Discords and in this community have said, yo, these Marksmanship 100 sounds are probably going to have to get some changes, man. They're looking a little bit rough right now. Looks like there's not many cool new utilities, and it looks like some pieces do feel mandatory, and it's just really difficult to really put a build together. Not a lot of customization or creativity that can really go in at the moment. Which we got ourselves Galush gonna be first up over for the team one. We got ourselves Atham in the back, switching out to adaptation. We got Slay, we got ourselves Yanho, we got ourselves Aptichka, we got ourselves team two together with Bull Squid. Lights out gonna be first up for Galush. In the back we got ourselves Naze, we got ourselves Tally, we got ourselves Cressida. One of these boys is gonna have to take down Glush, man. One of these is gonna have to take down this rogue. So far, he's been an absolute menace to the entire team. Is potentially going to be lights out because he did take down Glush once. You just need to make sure he's got himself the biggest vendetta popper go. He's to have himself the biggest damage output, and he may be able to make it happen. Pete, my man, yo, can we get a big old hashtag, Pete? My guy becoming a member. Thank you so much, my dude. Appreciate you for the support. You also get access to emotes in the chat. Spam them as much as you humanly can, as much as you humanly want to, my guy. Also, if you connect your YouTube account over in the Discord, you'll get a special role. Pretty sure Crane can help you out with that, where to find it. Thank you so much, my man. My guy, thank you for the support. Appreciate you, my dude. Hope you're having a good one. Hell yeah. We'll try to see maybe you can find Lights Out. Rogues playing the stealthy game. What do you expect, boys? Rogues being rogues. What else would we expect? We're just waiting now for Lights. Lights trying to be extra careful about it, trying to make sure he doesn't get found. I should be backup available for both teams very, very soon, right? 1 minute 30 maybe? 145, 135? 133 actually. I saw both of them light up at 133. Could be Glush, potentially picking up one of the eyes. Looks like he's going for it. Lights out is a bit of a distance. He's maybe out of position. Glush finds him out. He does see him. Doesn't like an opener. Going to be getting shot of Lights out. Does he pop a trinket? Going to be full burst out of Glush. Blind immediately as Lights out goes for a trinket. Hey man, using a trinket this early versus Glush. He didn't commit a lot of damage into you. I think that's why Glush did not want to commit damage. Gonna be Resonator. Does he go for the big burst? Try to see if maybe he can make Resonator. Big steps and burst and everything. Gonna be Quicker Shadows immediately. Glush goes for Quicker Shadows. And is not trying to fight the dots. He's just going to go for a sipping out, letting those dots stick out on him with a vendetta. So a lot of that damage has already happened. Sapper Lights Out. Lights Out is a bit lower health. Next Resonator I think could potentially do him in, especially with that carrying burst. And if Glush goes for a Shadow Blaze, there goes the Shadow Blaze. And just going to go Blades. Just Blades. Big Eviscerates Lights Out. I think it just might be over. Not much you can do about it. Just trying to wait it out. Wait, lights out, live for last minute. Let's go for a cheap shot versus Glitch. I don't even know how you get it up and running. Definitely needs to go for a defensive immediately. Disarm with the lights out. Does he have anything to follow? Gonna be shadow steps on a Glitch. It's gonna be lights out with a seed pod. Glitch is gonna stab that seed until it's over, until it's done with. This is gonna be up next, man. Somebody's gotta take this rogue out of the game. It's gonna be Christina charging out, trying to see if he can deny Gloosh a proper reset. Gloosh goes to the back of the arena. That's gonna be the Pharaoh leaping in. Quick roar. Gloosh is gonna get found out for the last second. He's gonna go immediately kidney shot on Christina, who's got himself Barkskin before the Rogue can really ramp up some burst. Rogue tried to see if he could sprint out of there. Christina could potentially maybe catch up to him. Was not able to get any dots on the Gloosh. And the Rogue is gonna be able to properly get out of there scot-free. The eyes are up and available over on the team 2 side. Christina may be looking for those right now, and Glitch is just kind of hiding himself, waiting and recuperating some of their cooldowns. But at least the flash cut from Christina is gone. Quick Thrash was able to get the Rogue out, but the Rogue is in with a kidney shot, resonator right next to the Pharaoh, exploding right in his back. But that's going to be also the big and frenzy regen, as well as the slime shield, giving him a little bit of a defense. Big Berserk is up versus Glitch, got himself a trinket, going to be sipping up immediately, removing all those dots. Christina has to play very, very defensively. Back in bear form, still Berserk rolling in. May have to play very defensive while evasion is up. As soon as evasion is over, this way you want to go in with stuns and try to see if you can nail some damage into the Rogue. Get cheap shot onto Christina. Do they have anything to follow? Barskin is available. Does at least have a defense to work with here. Glitch is trying to maximize damage with Christina. Quick maim. Glitch is a blind backup. If he gets Christina with a blind at low health, this could be over for Christina. And Glitch got himself a Shadow Meld into a quick interrupt versus a flush cut. Wall up for Christina. Still super extremely low on health. This where Christina needs to get a stun versus Glitch as soon as possible. The faster go for one, the better. Glitch at no health whatsoever. Quick charge over Glitch. Get a shot on Christina in low health. That's going to be a trinket. There's just absolutely nothing you can do. Quick maybe to Glitch. If you get some dots, potentially could maybe make something happen. The dots have set in, but I don't think the Rogue dies. He's going to catch himself a re-stealth. And a lot of those dots are going to go into a shield instead. Bull Squid trying to see if he can maybe deny Glitch a go. He should be seeing that he got swarm potential on him. I don't know if he does get a swarm or not. But if it still continues bouncing even if the Pharaoh's dead, he should have noticed, wait, I just got swarmed. That means the Rogue is nearby. Has the eyes, sees him, but it's going to be Shadow Step out of the Rogue. Does Bull Squid trinket? He does go for the trinket. He made it to serve the Glitch, gets it summoned as well. Has his trusty pistol shot to continue building the calm points. Quick blind out of Glitch, and Bull Squid has no trinket available. I think it could be lights out for him as well. Sap onto this Rogue. As Glitch is waiting for the Shadow Blades, he could go in with Shadow Blades and guarantee the Bull Squid goes down. Bull is playing Shadowlands though. Does Glitch adapt to it? Kidney shot, Shadow Blades, full burst. The Kyrian burst is given through. Bull Squid actually took very, very little damage inside of that burst. I think not enough stuff crit. That's good. Bull Squid get himself a little bit of a heal. Evasion is up. Potentially could catch up to Glitch. Glitch does dive into vanish immediately. Bull Squid could maybe go and pick up his eyes on the other side of the arena. Does get himself a restyle. Glitch is not finding him immediately. And Bull Squid could potentially get the opener here. Is Bull Squid back to the Necrolord or is it Kyrian? Oh, he's Kyrian, I think. Right? He's Kyrian? Is he? I can't tell. I actually can't tell. But Glitch is just going to wait out for a second here. Bull Squid still has a vanish in case he needs to use it. Could have shot on the Bull. Glitch getting that opener. Unless Bull just barely survives this, he may be in trouble. Cheat death with a cheap shot after. Glitch trying to end him. Disarm. Oh, but the Shuriken Storm takes him out. Nothing you could do there. You disarmed the Rogue. You did everything you could. But that Shuriken, you were so low in health, a Shuriken Storm was going to get you out. Talrak knows that the Rogue is in the room. He knows the Rogue can shadow step behind him. But he's trying to put the concentration to try to keep him in there. The Rogue could potentially just leap up and shadow step behind Talrak. If Talrak walks out of the consecration, the Rogue is just going to walk right through it and establish the dominant stun. It's going to be the trinket behind Talrak, trying to avoid it. Took a lot of damage from Rogue. Does go for wings. Quick shadows for Glitch. Does have evasion as well. He got himself all the defenses to try to see if he can survive the damage out of Talrak. It's going to shoot him really quickly. Slow him down by quite a bit. It's going to dive into a shadow meld very quickly afterwards. A lot of defenses were used versus the Pala. A lot of defensives. The Paladin still holding on to his big defense with bicycle protection bubble, but that trinket has been used. Wings have also been used. Immediate interrupt as he's trying to get himself a bit of a heal. Wards up for a second. As Talrak trying to maybe get himself a bit of defense bubble as soon as he's seen the burst out of the Rogue. Did not want to find out if that'll be enough to take him down. Just trying to get himself the big hammers lined up as a Necrolord stun onto Glitch. No trinket available, but it's going to be very, very short stun after that War Stomp. Very, very unfortunate. But Tyrek, if he can just live long enough for next Hodge, he may be able to make another play versus the Glitch. He will not have a ticket back up, especially if you're playing the cooldown reduction on the stuns. Tyrek taking big hits off Wizards back-to-back with Shadowlands to follow. Is that enough? Oh my god. Unless you just hoping the Rogue doesn't crit there at the end. With Naze, the last one left over for Team 2, isn't going to be able to do it. Trying to Shadow Fury, the Rogue does get him out. That's a perfect opportunity. Glitch does have escape tools in case he needs to. Tyrant is up immediately. Gonna force the Rogue to vanish immediately as soon as possible. Mortal Coil, getting Rogue kind of low. Hand go downs with a dot rolling on him. Vanish next to Glitch is going to get a shield, and the dots are going to get absorbed into the shield. Naze trying to pick up the eyes immediately, sending out the pets at Glitch. You should know more or less where the Rogue is at. You're just charging out at him. There's no way he's gonna get sapped up, right? He just charged next to him. Get a shot immediately. It's gonna trick out of it. Sending even more pats at Glitch. Glitch maybe has a shadow melt. We don't even know. Glitch is kind of low in health though. Potentially, let's see if an escape. Blinded to Naze. Trying to see if he can escape the pets. That's gonna be stunned by the main Wrathguard. That's gonna stop Glitch in place for a second. Let the pets get some damage. Just summon the Wrathguard, and he's just staying on him the whole time. Definitely needs to slow him. Naze ports next to Glitch. Smoke bomb is up. Trying to create some line of sight. Glitch needs to go for a stun. Demon Dog is already in. That's gonna be resident trick. Does Naze survive it? May have to wall this. Decides to wall it just to play it safe. Glitch has Cloak of Shadows evasion, everything. Trick it out now to follow. Cloak of Shadows up with an evasion. He just needs the best to do the work. He just needs the best to finish Glitch. Let's see if any more Demon Dog is Shadow Melt by the Rogue. Shadow Fury does catch him out in the open. Wait a second. This could potentially be the Warlock's day right now. Does he have Demon Dog is charging out stun onto Rogue? Wait, no way. Actually, maybe. Oh, he did do it. That stun was so good. Oh, don't get me wrong. Glitch absolutely decimated that team too. Absolutely decimated, but Naze with them Shadow Furies, man. Big brain, Giga, Chad, massive IQ, absolutely played well. My goodness. You can call it luck, but I think it was predictive play. That was very well done. Warlock earned that one. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Don't get me wrong, Glitch absolutely steamrolled Team 2, decimated them. They will never financially recover, but this Warlock was able to at least fight in their glory and make a play. Trying to see if we can get a Tyrant for Subtechka as the Shadow is trying to get their own pets up on the ring versus Naze. Tyrant is joined in. Silence on the Naze. Subtechka trying to see if he can charge out. Gonna be a big void boss, potentially gonna CC all the pets of Naze. Naze trying to get a soul out rolling in. Stun on Subtechka for just a quick second, but all these pets just scramble all over the place. Subtechka just ends up taking him out. The Shadow just muscled his way over him. Again, don't get me wrong. Glitch decimated that entire team. He did incredibly well. Absolutely put him on a back burner. But then the Warlock came in. That was Shadow Fury's man. He had to chance it. You had to take the shots. Every shot you don't take is a shot you miss automatically. So you just have to take the shot anyway. And he did do it. Is it geared for us? Yeah, Glitch is very, very geared. I think this is why Season 4 and the reset with the addons is going to be nice. Because everybody's going to be basically on the same level field. Everybody is going to be on exactly the same level field. By the way, Pete, I don't know if you have or haven't. You can connect your YouTube account, the one you become a member with, over in Discord and get a special link. I don't know, a special role. I don't know if you've done it or not. I don't know if you hang out on Discord at all, but you're more than welcome to, my guy. Just making sure to let you know. I didn't remember if I said that or not. Rogue is number 1. He's really good. What's up, Desal? Say to my man. Yeah, Glitch is an impressive Rogue. Don't get me wrong. He's a fantastic. We featured him on the channel more than once. But man, I love Glitch, but I do have to highlight that Warlock there, man. I love Glitch. That guy's insane. I have to highlight that Warlock there. Ricardo, love how enthusiastic you are on your videos. Keep it up, man. Yo, Ricardo, man. Thank you so much, my guy. I appreciate you, my man. Thank you so much for joining the stream. We stream this every single day except for Thursdays and Saturdays. Tomorrow we got them NA duels. My goodness. Are we doing more, boys? Is it good for us? Our gear, dude. Still weak. Be ready by next Friday. And you'll see some carnage. Sounds good, Alex. Sounds good, my man. Are we calling it hero, boys? I think on that duel, that's a great one to finish it off on. I think that's a fantastic duel to finish the stream on. Honestly. How do people enter? It's pretty easy, Phantom, with 21 faces. We usually set up groups in LFG. With Blizzard adding cross-faction, we normally list our groups in players, player, premier group, custom PvP. Nowadays, to make sure cross-faction is enabled, we do dungeons, pre-made, raids, legacy, find a group. And we usually call them like something like a 5V5 1v1s in the raid legacy section. And people can join in. We do them, Friday is EU region, so we list them in EU region for Alliance and Horde, but everybody can join in with cross-faction enabled. Anybody and everybody can join them. We host them every single Friday for EU, Saturday for NA. We post them up on LFG. Anyone can join. Everybody can join. Also, we have a community section here too. Anybody can join that as well. That makes it easy to join into the community group games. So join our community stuff. We have all that links down in Discord. All the stuff we use regular stream for videos, guides, all that. Anything that's like, hey, well, is a link for it? All the links are always in Discord. We try to keep them up to date as best as possible. Kran does a fantastic job of it. But it's easy. You just join another team. We get some of the regulars to make groups, but anybody can make a group if you want to. You can invite your friends, guildies, whoever you play with. Anybody can join in as long as you play up to the 1v1 rules. We chill it. До сколько играем? Думаю, закончим здесь, Глуш. Я думаю, закончим здесь. Я думаю, Алекс, он пойдет сейчас, будет гир свой друид на следующей неделе, друиды. Я думаю, сегодня закончим. Будем играть в следующей неделе. Большое спасибо за группу, друг. Большое спасибо за группу. Мне очень нравится, когда ты играешь. Прекрасно играешь. Yeah, what spec? You work in your rogue right now. What's the best spec? I think Owl is incredible. Subtlety is really good for Rogue. So is Assassination. All their specs of Rogue are good. I think Sub and Outlaw are incredible right now, though. I think those two specs dominate in PvP and PvE, with Assassination closely behind them. The only thing Assassination does not excel in, but still does really well in, is Mythic Pluses. You're not top tier, often played like Sub, like Outlaw, but you're still able to push keys. What's the highest an Assassination Rogue has been able to push keys? It's usually pretty close to the other specs. At least this season has been very, very close, even though they don't have the popularity. Assassin's done a 30. Honestly, you could literally do keys as Assassination if you want to. It doesn't make a difference. Outlaw has done a 31. Subtlety has done a 30. Not a 31 apparently. Only 30. So Owl is the one pushing for 31s apparently. Who would have known? Who would have known? That's kind of nuts. But yeah, Assassination could definitely keep up with the boys. It just doesn't have the popularity numbers. But because AoE is a little bit, I think, harder to execute than the other specs. You know, press and blade floor is spin to win. Спасибо, друг. Спасибо, гражданин. Thank you, boys, all so much for joining. I appreciate all of you boys for coming by for the 5v5 1v1 duels. You guys are awesome. Thank you all so much for coming by. But yeah, if you're playing Rogue right now, all of them are insane. Just all Rogue specs are just incredible right now. No matter, literally, no matter what you play, man. No matter what you play, all Rogues are really good. Rogue is top right now. Very, very good. Not saying like the best, but I'm saying like top is in top tier. Not saying, I guess I should have rephrased it. Great stream down. Thanks so much for coming by, Pete. Thank you for the support, man. I really, really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Again, feel free to use the chat emotes as much as you want to. Spam them if you want to. Literally, you're immune from any kind of bans or timeouts if you literally spam emotes all day. I'm not even kidding. And membership stuff on Discord. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. I really, really do. Hope you guys are enjoy the content. Hopefully you guys will like the future alpha videos. I think tonight I'll be talking about some of the upcoming changes for Death Knight and Hunter. And I'll probably talk about some of the classes I would like to see changes for in terms of like updates. But yeah, thank you all. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thanks so much for watching. We gotta call it here. I had a blast, man. Had a blast with all you boys. Next week, doing more 5v5 duels on EU. Tomorrow, got duels over on the NA. I'll time out every single person in here. No, please don't. If they start spamming emotes and they remember, please let them spam. Please let them spam. Please don't let them do those things. It's one of my... Whatever. We'll have to have a talk about our crown. How does that sound? Alright, boys. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thank you all. You guys are awesome. Again, super fun hanging out with all of you. Don't cred. Don't do that. Don't ban. Don't ban. Alrighty. You guys are awesome. Good night, all. Have a wonderful evening. I'll try to see if I can get some sleep tonight. Some proper sleep. I'll try to get some work done as early as possible. But yeah, thank you all. You guys are beautiful. Peace.